my channel. Hi, Elmmerfudd. We will be shoutcasting everybody. Shitting on everyone's gameplay. Great merriment and joy and laughter will be successfully imitated in this space. So how everything works tonight, once again, 1 kill is 1 point. Getting a top 3 is 2 points with a win at 5 points. Everyone goes nuts for 2 hours. And whoever has the most points at the end of that 2 hours comes out the victor. So hang out, enjoy the show. I love you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 11th Community Tournament for Apex Legends. Thank you all for stopping by the stream tonight. If you're looking for your specific team for their streams, we'll be calling out what they are as we're watching. This, of course, on this channel, my channel. Hi, Elmmerfudd. We will be shoutcasting everybody. Shitting on everyone's gameplay. Great merriment and joy and laughter will be successfully imitated in this space. So how everything works tonight, once again, 1 kill is 1 point. Getting a top 3 is 2 points with a win at 5 points. Everyone goes nuts for 2 hours. Whoever has the most points at the end of that 2 hours comes out the victor. So hang out, enjoy the show. I love you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 11th Community Tournament for Apex Legends. Thank you all for stopping by the stream tonight. If you're looking for your specific team for their streams, we'll be calling out what they are as we're watching. This, of course, on this channel, my channel. Hi, Elmmerfudd. We will be shoutcasting everybody. Shitting on everyone's gameplay. Great merriment and joy and laughter will be successfully imitated in this space. So how everything works tonight, once again, 1 kill is 1 point. Getting a top 3 is 2 points with a win at 5 points. Everyone goes nuts for 2 hours. And whoever has the most points at the end of that 2 hours comes out the victor. So hang out, enjoy the show. I love you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 11th Community Tournament for Apex Legends. Thank you all for stopping by the stream tonight. If you're looking for your specific team for their streams, we'll be calling out what they are as we're watching. This, of course, on this channel, my channel. Hi, Elmmerfudd. We will be shoutcasting everybody. Shitting on everyone's gameplay. Great merriment and joy and laughter will be successfully imitated in this space. So how everything works tonight, once again, 1 kill is 1 point. Getting a top 3 is 2 points with a win at 5 points. Everyone goes nuts for 2 hours. And whoever has the most points at the end of that 2 hours comes out the victor. So hang out, enjoy the show. I love you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 11th Community Tournament for Apex Legends. Thank you all for stopping by the stream tonight. If you're looking for your specific team for their streams, we'll be calling out what they are as we're watching. This, of course, on this channel, my channel. Hi, Elmmerfudd. We will be shoutcasting everybody. Shitting on everyone's gameplay. Great merriment and joy and laughter will be successfully imitated in this space. So how everything works tonight, once again, 1 kill is 1 point. Getting a top 3 is 2 points with a win at 5 points. Everyone goes nuts for 2 hours. And whoever has the most points at the end of that 2 hours comes out the victor. So hang out, enjoy the show. I love you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 11th Community Tournament for Apex Legends. Thank you all for stopping by the stream tonight. If you're looking for your specific team for their streams, we'll be calling out what they are as we're watching. This, of course, on this channel, my channel. Hi, Elmmerfudd. We will be shoutcasting everybody. Shitting on everyone's gameplay. Great merriment and joy and laughter will be successfully imitated in this space. So how everything works tonight, once again, 1 kill is 1 point. Getting a top 3 is 2 points with a win at 5 points. Everyone goes nuts for 2 hours. And whoever has the most points at the end of that 2 hours comes out the victor. So hang out, enjoy the show. I love you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 11th Community Tournament for Apex Legends. Thank you all for stopping by the stream tonight. If you're looking for your specific team for their streams, we'll be calling out what they are as we're watching. This, of course, on this channel, my channel. Hi, Elmmerfudd. We will be shoutcasting everybody. Shitting on everyone's gameplay. Great merriment and joy and laughter will be successfully imitated in this space. So how everything works tonight, once again, 1 kill is 1 point. Getting a top 3 is 2 points, with a win at 5 points. Everyone goes nuts for 2 hours, and whoever has the most points at the end of that 2 hours comes out the victor. So hang out, enjoy the show. I love you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 11th Community Tournament for Apex Legends. Thank you all for stopping by the stream tonight. If you're looking for your specific team for their streams, we'll be calling out what they are as we're watching. This, of course, on this channel, my channel. Hi, Elmmerfudd. We will be shoutcasting everybody. Shitting on everyone's gameplay. Great merriment and joy and laughter will be successfully imitated in this space. So how everything works tonight, once again, 1 kill is 1 point. Getting a top 3 is 2 points, with a win at 5 points. Everyone goes nuts for 2 hours, and whoever has the most points at the end of that 2 hours comes out the victor. So hang out, enjoy the show. I love you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 11th Community Tournament for Apex Legends. Thank you all for stopping by the stream tonight. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whatever you are of all ages, welcome to the 11th Community Apex Legend Tournament. Of course, here on this channel will be the Shoutcast for said thing. If you're looking for your specific players, we will be talking about them as the stream goes. You can go look them up, but really, you're here for us. We get it. We understand. As always, I'm Elmmerfudd, and I'm joined here by Ferg, who's sober tonight.
Heyo! Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Things might go much better or much worse. Yeah, not quite sure at this point, but things are going to be different this time. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's so awesome. Sadly, lone wolves will not be, lone wolfing it together this time, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, how are you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great. I'm actually feeling so damn good. Excited to be back in one of these. Yeah, in one of these tournaments. You know, we have fun with the Warzone tournaments, but this is where it all started. For me and for you. These Apex tournaments, and it just feels like coming home. You know, so I'm very excited to be back, and can't wait to see what our players can do tonight.
Yeah, man, I'm absolutely excited. You know, Warzone was a ton of fun, but I think just all the added, like the Legends abilities and everything, you know, with that, like, kind of adds. It's more fun to Shoutcast, I guess, because there's more to talk about than just like he was really good with that assault rifle.
Yeah, he shot bullets
very well.
Yes, yeah. There's a lot of ability usages and ults, and we have seen some balance changes since the last tournament. In this game, we've got some lifeline buffs, which just warms my heart as a former lifeline main, as everyone knows. She was my boo. And some octane buffs, I believe. And yeah, hopefully things shake out a bit differently. Probably going to see some more lifeline on the field today.
I'm very much hoping so. As I jump through everyone as they're practicing getting set up, I'm definitely seeing a couple lifelines, and I'm glad I'm clicking through, because Twitch does that lovely, you have to click into the stream once they go live instead of it just happening.
Yes,
so I can go do that. Looks like we have 2 teams that are not live yet. We do have 9 teams with us tonight. We had a couple had to drop out last minute, sadly. Competition was too fierce. I think they just got to them.
Yeah, couldn't handle the pressure. And you know, when you have a couple ex-pros watching you and just looking over everything you do, the nerves can get to you, and I don't blame them.
I couldn't agree more. You know, I don't think it's so much the competition, like you said, is fierce. It's just knowing that, you know, such high-tier individuals such as ourselves are constantly watching you, critiquing you. Like, that gets in your brain, man.
Yeah. I mean, I can only imagine if I was watching me, how nervous I would get.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. But another update before we jump into the games here. We got 5 minutes to go. Ferg, if you want to make a post in the Discord, that'd be awesome. But so our lovely thing that we like to keep discussing week to week here is the definitely real and not made up drama between Jopa Wrights and Bacon's Nightmare. Jopa was not going to be playing in this tournament, but someone on Bacon's team had to back out, and Jopa slid in there. So they're going to play tonight. We're going to see if all the past quarrels, cause the gameplay to plummet. If things get too heated and they have to leave, I don't know. But these guys just really, honestly, totally legitly, just a lot of issues, and that music ended.
Yeah, it's been up and down, left and right, tears.
It's been a roller coaster.
Wine glasses thrown in each other's faces multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah, and I'm happy to see them back together, but these two are like they can blow up quick.
Yeah.
And being on the same team, that's going to be a little side drama to pay attention to tonight.
Absolutely.
Keep an eye.
It's terrifying stuff, man, but we love it, and the people at home watch just eat it alive.
Get your snacks ready, folks. It's gonna be a shit show.
Woo! Woo! I'm gonna grab myself a water as well, my man. You reminded me. That's a good call.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to just remind all of our competitors to remain hydrated. It's a stressful game and a lot going into it, a lot of brain power. So just stay hydrated, everyone.
I mean, I know we make it look easy, but, it's because we hydrate.
Yeah. Sponsored by Tap Water.
Sponsored. We only have one team not live now. That's actually better than usual.
Yeah, usually someone's a little late.
Cheesy's not playing, so he's not going to have to recover his password, so that's good.
Yeah, poor guy. Not really, though. I don't feel bad for him at all.
No, I've never felt bad for him. I want to, I just can't do it.
Why don't you give us a quick, I know we've already spoken about Bacon and Jopo's team, but in these last couple minutes here, give us a very quick rundown of our teams going into this.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't have any new teams this time. A couple roster changes here and there. Someone couldn't play earlier, and then the team was filled up, and then they decided they could play, and so they just started a whole new team. But that's all coming back, people. So that's Team Sugar Daddies is going to be the new team there, with Just Seductive, who we've had in every tournament basically, and Team. This spoiler alert for who he left is now called Team Less Seductive. So keep your eyes for that. But most everyone here are people we've had before who've slayed and want that victory this time. Teams that didn't understand how the scoring worked last time now do. I'm excited to see how that goes.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that is a team to watch. They did change their team name from last time. Team OMP, or One More Point, famously got second place behind first place by 1 point. So they are hungry, if I've ever seen hungry.
Absolutely. And
so yeah, team to watch right there.
I've seen hungry.
Yeah.
Damn. But yeah, other than that, I mean, no new teams. They're all names we know. They're all hungry. They're thirsting for that win. They know the competition. It's a pretty tight-knit community now of players. And the Shit Talk channel has been glorious. And they're ready to go as we move into 1 minute to go. If you want to get a post ready for first drops, I believe everyone is starting to sit here in the main screen here.
I'm ready to hit the big red button, as you will.
All right, one team is still not live yet. We might have lost the feed on one, but I think I think they're coming back. I'm refreshing. It is Mixer. We won't have to worry about that issue here soon. Rip Mixer, my friends.
It's not like we all didn't see it coming from the very beginning.
So good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're good to go here now. Yep, let's rock and roll.
Here we go. The post has been sent, and we are underway.
I'm going to switch this scene over here, get some volume going. Ferg's camera's all messed up on this screen, apparently. That's good. I'm going to fix that while everyone's doing their drops. It's going to be great.
Yes, I've actually been crafting my look to look a lot like you.
I don't know how you did that, man.
It's hard to bring what you bring to the table in terms of style. The beard took me like at least a week.
Really?
Yeah.
A whole week?
Rough. But yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, I would agree wholeheartedly with that. There you go. That's fixed. All right. So we have everyone jumping into their games now. We got Bacon's Nightmare for teams High Rise Gaming. Mudda Trucker, I'm jumping through everyone for team Less Seductive. Little Nugget here, it's going to be team Dropship. We got Novembro, who had a network error. Rough. It's going to be team Diablo Blanco, who's our two-man team. They did have maybe one of their guys had to drop out mid-tournament, so he might become a solo player. Rustic Virgin, that's going to be Banana Barnicle Boys. Blind Mirage, Good in Our Own Way. Eagles for team Blue Steel. Daniel 10 for, I believe that's team OMP. And then Just Seductive is still not live. We have team Sugar Daddies. We have nothing for. So we're going to start with our, possible internal struggles here. Bacon's Nightmare for team High Rise Gaming. As they're floating in over the map, looks like they're going to go for a hot, straight down drop. How do you think this is going to work out straight out of the gate here?
It's always a tough call whether to drop like across from your teammates on these two bridges here, whether to drop in the same spot. But depending on how many other teams drop here, it can be really pay off. And it looks like our guy's is getting punched off the bat, and the opponent runs away. He's gonna loot up. Still got a Mozambique. The Wraith is taking the zip line across. He gets a shot in and starts getting shot in the back. Armor gets shredded. Confident with that beak still, running around. And go down. Teammates are coming in to back him up though. They get the down, and it looks like the finish immediately with some punches there.
I forget it takes like 5 punches to finish someone. And here we go is the new update to Lifeline here, where the Doc Drone can revive while she runs down and keeps fighting. That's huge. Getting a revive off while letting your entire team stay in the fight, like, I don't know how you could not have a lifeline in your team for competition like this.
Yeah, the amount of value is just insane, and it looks like he does get downed again immediately. So he's going to revive him again and drop a healing drone at the same time.
So good. That's such a cool update. We've talked about that in our professional opinions from right out of the gate of the game.
That one.
I believe that first week we were like, could you imagine if she could revive with just the drone?
Yeah. And I'm glad they finally did it. I thought at first she was on about on power level with the rest of the cast, but she needed a little something. I think so. I'm really glad to see those changes.
Absolutely. It sounds like that team, the rest of that team has found them now, sniping with a triple shot from triple take. Sorry, from up above, getting Feithel down. Oh no, getting Jopa down. I'm sorry. Feithel is one shot. I have to be used to the fact that, unlike Warzone, your health does not just regenerate. It's hard to jump back and forth between the two games. Bacon's going for just a large run around, hoping to get some loot. It looks like this team above them is not pushing them right now. Everyone's still up and good to go. I think they're winning their beginning fight.
All right, yeah. Good start to the tournament. Things got a little hectic there. Yeah, he's gonna still be stuck with that Mozambique and 2 shots with an alternator. So any fight at this point would be pretty desperate. But
absolutely,
we'll see what's going on here.
Looks like as it is not looted, so they should be fine. We're gonna go ahead and jump around here to watch everyone else as they drop in. But a couple kills on the board for Team High Rise, and they've not fallen apart yet, which is good to see. Jumping over here to Mudda Trucker from Team Less Seductive. They are dropping in. Another hot zone, but in the very back of the map. It sounds like they might be alone. We're going to hang out here for a second to see what happens here.
Behind you, the nail starts. Nick, I need help.
Oh yeah, and I just want to, while we're watching, and get into fights here, I just want to say for anyone watching us, if there ever is a downed enemy, and you have an Arc Star and the opportunity to finish them with an Arc Star, and you know we're watching, kill them with the Arc Star.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't do it, and we know you could have, we're going to be very disappointed.
We might take points away.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past us.
In this situation.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just make us happy. Kill down people with Arc Stars.
Exactly. Sadly, that team, they couldn't join us this time, and I'm very sad about that.
I know, but their tradition and their spirit is going to live on
forever
through those Arc Star kills.
You'll love to see it. Well, it sounds like a fight did break up. We did watch them come in and plow through that team pretty easily. Couple kills on the board with some gunshots in the distance. Hopefully they can run in, clean up some more stuff. They're pretty good loot right out of the drop here, especially for winning a fight and ready to move on, man.
Yeah.
We gotta go get in there, though.
Yeah, he's getting the Mutter Trucker's got full purple armor, double ARs, a lot of ammo. He's set to go.
It sounds like they heard the gunshots and they're rushing directly into this next team. Great way to go in this kind of tournament. Hear gunshots, run at gunshots, shoot at people with gunshots more than they shoot at you. You're going to win.
That's usually how it goes in my experience.
Yeah, and that is exactly how we won every time.
Yeah.
So it sounds like they're climbing up this roof, pushing in, trying to find these guys. They're slightly down below second level. Not sure it's actually a full team. They might be rushing, finding the last survivor of another fight. And finds him easily and just wrecks him, sitting in a corner.
Poor guy. That's what you get for nesting, though.
Yep.
In that situation, you need to just go out in a blaze of glory because that's going to happen every time.
Absolutely. When a bloodhound's hunting you down, there's no corner you can hide in. It's over. They know where you are.
He's got you for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes of playtime.
Bone saws ready. All right, here we go. 2 squad wipes right off the gate. They're still happy running around. Looks like Little Nugget from Team Dropship already had their first game, getting ready to drop in. We'll go ahead and watch them as they drop in this one. Interested to see what happened in that first game since they're already starting again.
Yeah, it could have been it was about 7 minutes ago. I doubt it was a win, but with that amount of time, I definitely, knowing these guys, think they put some kills on the board. So
Oh, yeah. They've been straight slayers in the past, so I'm excited. I'm sure they dropped, killed 8 squads, and then died,
Yeah.
It's definitely what happened.
Yeah. That's better than a low kill win.
Yeah.
In terms of points as well, so.
And funner to experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
It takes so long to load into a match here, Ferg.
I know. Nesters will be ridiculed.
Run it back.
By me.
Yeah, Ferg hates nesters. If that's your gameplay, it's over, man. All right, looks like they're opting to drop in on, what did we call it last time? Octane's Love Palace, I believe?
I believe you're correct.
Yeah. So dropping here, that is a pretty hot spot, usually pretty good loot, a lot of areas to fight, a lot of teams drop here with the jump pads in the middle of everything, super fun area to fight in. I'm glad this got brought back in. And of course, as they land, gunfight happening right across the way. Zob is getting knocked down, almost no health. Everyone trying to find guns.
Yeah, he's seeing an enemy, opts to loot and let the enemy run away, picking up some armor is probably a smart decision. His 2 teammates are low, one of them goes down. Trying to hit some shots across the way with this bolt-action rifle, just narrowly missing.
It looked like it was hitting, man. That's rough.
And it looks like it's going to turn into a close-range brawl.
Oh,
here.
beautiful play here from Little Nugget here.
He stops. Oh, that was just...
That was beautiful.
Love to see that.
That's exactly what that update was for, man.
Yeah, that's great lifeline gameplay. Dropping the healing drone immediately too, letting his teammates heal up. Great shots on this enemy Pathfinder, who does go down as well. And you can tell this guy is playing some lifeline.
Absolutely. Watching the enemy come around the corner to finish off your teammate. Some other players would have stopped to just fight that, and maybe his teammate would have went down. But to drop the drone, one, to shield you, make the other team not be able to finish your teammate, and then they have to rethink their strategy on the fly, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant play.
Love to see.
Ooh.
And there's another kill for Little Nugget. This guy's just on point today, starting the tourney off strong. Things are looking up for these guys.
Very good. Everyone's got blue shields, some pretty good weapons, and need to find some more ammo, but these alternator shots are on just track, dude. And I believe in the past, I think it was Little Nugget, was the one we had with the Havoc in his hand. He could not miss. I believe that was the right guy.
I think you are right, yeah. And he does need to pick up some energy ammo here. He's got about less than 2 magazines at the moment. But he's not going to give up that Havoc for anything.
Oof. Switching out for purple armor to refill it up. And good to go. They've won that fight, and they looked great. And I'm glad we watched that. Let's go ahead and move forward, though.
Absolutely.
Novembro, I think, is back up. This is our duo team. Looks like they survived their landing, pushing towards some gunfight now. And we're going to see what happens. They're straight up. They're going for it. They hopefully find people. We weren't able to watch them a lot the last couple times, but their scores always told us that they were straight slaying, and I'm mad we missed it all.
Yeah. I'm always rooting for these guys. They're truly the underdogs in my mind. There's a lot of kills to be had in teams of 3, and it's kind of more slim pickings in duos, and when they perform well against teams of 3, it's like it's just incredible to see.
Absolutely. Having some issues with their stream here. It keeps having to refresh. Colors are going. It looks like Bacon's from the last time. I think we've caught up and we're good. They found a team and they're full sending it, man. They're going to go for it. Let's see how this goes. As the stream freaks out again. Vembro, you need to figure your shit out, bro. Throwing some random grenades there, hopefully scaring this team. They've discovered them. Stream freaking out again. I'm on the edge of my seat and I want to see this.
And they're pushing down.
Alright, it's catching up. A lot of gunfire going out. Novembro going down. One person on the other team going down, and they get eliminated.
There it is. I like the aggression, though.
Yeah, we like to see that. Fix your stream. Thank you. All right, jumping over here to Rustic Version from Team Banana Barnicle Boys, who have slayed in the past. I believe they have some sort of record. I'll have to look that up momentarily. Rustic Version, who we're watching right now, is the kill leader of this game with 5 kills. This might be, I'm looking, this is their second game probably. They have posted already.
Cool.
Good kills on the board.
Yeah, and just like we said last tournament, I remember we were very hopeful that Rustic Virgin would start streaming one of these times. He was my MVP in the last tournament.
That's right.
Personally, and talking about how I wish he streamed, and it looks like he has taken the plunge. I'm glad to see him being our resident streamer for this team.
And rocking the Loba, the newest character for this. Very excited for that.
Yeah, already the kill leader. I mean, I'm super happy to see this guy live.
Do you think we're going to see the same? I mean, obviously, we haven't watched it, but we're seeing the results of the same gameplay coming out of this guy. It's going to be, I think he's going to rock that MVP status again?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how we haven't gotten to a lot of other competitors here, but I hope he performs. And, sometimes I think this is his first time streaming, or one of his first times. Sometimes when you start streaming, it really, puts a fire in your stomach. People are watching, and you really want to perform, so I think he might end up doing better.
Oh, uses the teleport, sneaks in behind this team.
And they great pinch there. Getting decent hemlock shots in. He doesn't have any armor left, but does opt to push out this enemy underneath. Also being shot by his teammates. There's another down. Using that L-Star, not something you see every day.
Holding on to that kill leader status.
Getting shot from behind, up to 7 kills now. Enemy Caustic has nothing. And goes down immediately.
Dude, look at this.
Spitfire.
Rustic Virgin sprinted straight in the middle of everything. Comes out of that fight with 3 more kills. Full health, full shields. Teammates one shot out of that, dude.
Yeah, and these guys. Oh, and it looks like he's taking some more shots from behind. Does get some decent damage into that gold armored enemy. They're also, they're getting pushed from multiple angles here. They're gonna have to go inside and heal if they can, but things are looking a bit dire at the moment.
It looks like 2 separate teams pushing them as the stream catches up. They are on Mixer for another month. Less than a month before this platform is in fact gone. 2 teammates are down.
Am I right?
Just give it up. 2 teammates are down. Both banners need to be recovered. They did get thirsted. Rustic Virgin alone as the circle's closing in behind him, trying to get a heal off to get his shields back. Hopefully these guys can't see him. He's just having to push out and hope for the best, man. Gets his teleport off in time. No.
Disengage. They didn't win, but great amount of kills there. 11 kills for the squad, not bad, and they didn't waste too much time. So I'm gonna call that one a victory. Can't do much when you get third and fourth party at the same time. Yeah.
All right.
Well, GG from that guy.
Absolutely. We saw some great gameplay there. Could hold on to that MVP stats, man. Held on to his kill leader. Jumping over here to Blind Mirage. This is going to be Team Good in Our Own Way. They've been with us. They've played very well. It looks like they're in the top 10 right now. 3 kills for Blind Mirage. Unsure how everyone else is doing.
Yeah, we are.
Looks
8
like they're
squads left.
pretty well kitted up, armored, good to go as they move towards this end game. The end game circles here.
I'm letting him call the shots
Yeah.
since he's got fucking what's going. I'm staying behind him.
We're on.
That
See if
way
they opt to kill this
I get
dragon
his
here.
back.
Get the looter if they're happy with what they got.
I'm happy with I have, and that's my friendship with you.
I'm trying to see what he sees when he scans. You know?
I sure love you.
Oh, dude, right back at you. Hopefully my last text earlier didn't scare you. I noticed I didn't get a response. Hope I didn't take it too far.
No, I was up quite late last night, and I was suggestive text, which
I don't know where
which
the
I
fuck
was
you put that
into.
thing down at.
Okay,
Don't
good.
worry about that.
Looks like one guy pushed them into the building. They immediately destroyed him as his team's pushing up, trying to rescue their teammate, who it's too late to rescue. Bolts being popped, enemies appearing everywhere, caustic traps, explosions, sadness, tears, cries, laughter. It's the whole spectrum right now.
Enemies. Oh, and this Bloodhound ult is putting in work for him. Too many enemies, but it can be a bit overwhelming. There's a great down by Blind Mirage, last one of his team alive.
Going in for the revive. Beautiful. Hopefully it doesn't get pushed. Sounds like another team pushing in, a third party happening right now as he's trying to get his team up. Trying to finish off a kill to get points as these guys are rushing in, desperate here. Lots of downs, no finishes yet. If this ends here for them, man, they put in a lot of work for nothing.
And it looks like the Gibraltar ult is just outside the building. I believe that was their Gibraltar ult, which was a great placement and great caustic traps, keeping the enemies at bay here, allowing them to heal up. And these guys are hanging on.
For everything they have, man. Pushing out in this Bloodhound, dipping back in. They're doing everything they can to stay healed up. These are the same guys he's already knocked down. They're fighting the same guys over and over here. Let's see if they can finally come on top with this third party, use the cover to their advantage, and come out of this on top with more kills, man. That's what we want to see.
Wow, this thing is taking for fucking ever and a day.
One of the other teams looks like he might have got wiped. Armor getting broken down, pushing back out, hunting these guys down. They dip out using this portal to heal back up. Another squad is coming in from up the hill. They've just discovered some great 301 shots going and no armor broken. This is pure chaos, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Going in and out of portals. He is out of 301 ammo. It's going to be Havoc only for Blind Mirage.
Luckily, the
Teammate is
Havoc
going down, pushing the guy who killed his teammate. Not too many shots connecting, but his Gibraltar does have his back. Opting to go back inside and revive again. This is insanity.
They are in this right now, man. Getting the revive off, getting the heals back up. I don't think they've been able to finish any of these kills. They've downed the same squad twice now.
Healing up every time, getting pushing back out, and they are just still fighting this in deep.
This is gameplay right here. Delicious down once again. Every fight here, you hate to see it. Going for the high ground, pushing in, going for that
There's a
down,
down.
knowing he was trying to heal. Great work on that. The slide, hip fire. Realizing that's not a friendly caustic, shooting him in the
Another
back.
down. Another down, still no
They're- Caustic traps everywhere. Havoc shots getting thrown every which direction you can. There's some kills. 2 more on the board. Oh, Blind Mirage getting the kill leader.
Kill leader in the middle of this fight, and oh my god.
More
what
people
a fight.
pushing in on them now.
Oh,
Blind
he
Mirage
gets
gets down.
knocked down.
Caustic down once again. It's up to their Gibraltar. This poor delicious guy on his team just down left and right, and they finally get eliminated after that like 5-minute insane battle against 4 squads.
Yeah, I got it.
Look at the damage from Blind Mirage in the early game. About 1,500 damage. Probably all in that fight, or mostly in that fight. That was pure insanity. And You don't see that every day, that's for sure.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that whole time was
As of now, that is the highlight of this tournament,
Yeah.
and we're 20 minutes in.
Yeah, they're top team for me at the moment. It's gonna take a lot.
I'm
to win
typing
my
that was
heart.
amazing in his chat. That was
they
amazing
like that.
on every level.
Yeah, it's gonna
All
take
right.
a lot to win my heart from those guys after that.
All right, let's jump over here. Who is that? Good enough. Team Blue Steel, jump over here to Eagles 0536102 on Twitch. Going through some loot here. Looks like they probably want to fight. Yes, here we go. Eagles with 4 kills. Unsure how everyone else is doing. 7 squads remaining as they move in probably to the last 2 circles here. Sitting out in the open here. Interesting circle if it ends up right where they are, man. There's a lot of open areas and not a lot of cover.
Yeah. Everyone seems to just be looting up, getting ready for these last fights, and I would hope someone has some kind of long-range weapons for these last circles, because if someone gets on the high ground or starts sniping them across the way, there's not going to be too much they can do about it. So hopefully someone is packaged.
They're gonna hear my whole family in the background.
Absolutely, and we're currently hearing Eagle's entire family in the back, and I'm only mentioning that because he just mentioned it. But, I mean, everyone's got purple armor. His 301 is very well kitted out. Not sure how his Eva's doing. They're opting to go for the high ground, get themselves prepped early on for this circle as it closes in, get themselves in good position as everyone else to come across an open field to get to them, really.
Yeah, and Eagles is very separated from his team, just doing some scouting with that jump pad, getting some high ground, getting the lay of the land with his elf eyes, and yeah, I think it's a good strategy. He can easily disengage here and fall back to his team if he needs, but they're getting some good information from this, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. And, you know, another really good thing with Octane is, you know, the jump pad comes back super fast. He's already at 60, 70% of that jump pad. He can just jump wherever he wants to go anytime he wants, really.
Yeah, and it does look like there's a zip over to where his team is from up here as well. He's got a lot of mobility options, just still scouting out here. Hopefully checking out some enemies in a second. And if you'll excuse me for just a moment, I'm having some allergies. I'll be right back.
Yeah, absolutely. You take care of you.
Let's go.
I just want you to be healthy and complete.
It's only 5 squads left.
So they found. So they've heard 5 squads left here firing in the distance. They're going to go ahead and decide to leave the high ground they had to just push it. Hopefully they can find all these teams in this fight and win it here. If they lose their high ground, flip back around and you know, lose it. I mean, that's rough. But, you know, you want your kills. You know, the win's nice to have, but if they can just clean in some more kills, get those points, it'll look good, man. So they're straight running everywhere, trying to find where these guys are at, get some kills.
Is kind of pushing on us right now.
There we go. Looks like they finally were able to find these guys. There was gunfire in the distance forever. It was very hard to find these guys. What do we got? 4 other squads. So they know where 2 are, and that's one squad. There's a mystery squad. We're going to use that squad later. It's a Mystery Muscatools joke there. Looks like a squad has moved in from behind. One right in the middle of the road was a Mirage. Sadly, he falls for it. Getting his shields back up. Ferg, to catch you up, they were hunting the gunfire out there, and a team actually crept in from behind them, and they have the high ground now.
Oh, interesting. And it looks like an ult's getting dropped on them, slowing them down a little bit, slowing their movement and vision. No one's looking too unhealthy at the moment.
No, looks like this team disengaged. Oh, here we go. They are able to find him. Some great 301 shots coming in. Downs one of them and dips out immediately with that speedy Octane.
What a great play. He gets that down and immediately disengages with a sliver of health to his name. And hopefully his teammates can push in before their teammates revive that down. He just got fully healed now and healthy, pushing in, opting to go for this finish.
If you saw in the top left corner of the screen as Eagles is pushing, one of the drop ships did fly off from the high ground they were at. So a team member did just, an enemy team did just bring in one of their teammates. So that could have been a 3v2, and now it's a 3v3. Two other squads remaining. Eagles going back up for that high ground, finding this guy. Some great 301 shots. This guy not knowing where he wants to go, unable to hit, and that guy just full on had no idea what to do right there.
And that guy was the champion, as the kids say. Yeah, it was a weird
wish I was that
movement from the
badass.
opponent. He looked like he was going to zip away, decided to drop, and was kind of just doing a little shimmy dance for him.
If I'm going down, I'm gonna look good doing it.
All right, let's go.
The Mirage mating ritual, I believe it's called.
Yes, yes. I've heard tales of it. I didn't think I'd live to see the day.
Nature is beautiful.
Nature is beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is healing and we are the problem. That might have
Reload my
been...
guns
Do you think
out.
that was
I
that
forgot
squad
to
that
do
got
that
revived in?
Where is he saying? Alright, we gotta get to Miles.
Possibly. That might have been the third teammate of the squad they just
Wait,
killed.
yes,
I'm
we
not
got-
Oh, that
sure.
could be.
You gotta get on top.
Going back up to high ground, it is a one squad versus one
I've
squad.
dropped
This
the
is the
jump pad
moment
for you.
to see if they can get the win. Miles High is engaging with his other team. Looks like, and pushing now. Here we go. Other teammate creeping around.
Oh, no,
Not
no.
enough 301 shots. Does get down. Does have the self-revive.
Nice.
Hopefully he can get that off.
Over there.
Here.
You're good.
Good damage there, and the drone's doing its work.
While the lifeline can sit there and help protect while he's getting revived. It's exactly what you want to see right here at the end, man.
Yeah,
Rest of the team getting revived right now with the cover. That is such a good change.
It's a low buff.
absolutely.
I almost want to play again just to play lifeline.
I know if it was only a bit sooner while I was still in my during my professional
Yeah,
career.
absolutely.
It looks like might be one of the
That's probably the last one. They have a self-revive shield.
self-revive, and I hope they do a meme-worthy. Yep, they're
There it is.
teabagging. You know, I would have
Good
taken
win.
an Arc Star. Would have preferred an Arc Star.
Definitely would have preferred an Arc Star.
But you know, that's something.
Great 301 shots coming in from Eagles. Great
Nice.
plays by Rose Grows. 420, incredible name, love you. With the lifeline, dude, that update to lifeline is huge. Like if you're not running with lifeline, that could have been a
Yeah.
completely different end game right there. Without
Yeah, you
lifeline.
saw
kills,
the value right
champion.
there. And if they're in like choke points, there's not much the enemies can do with now that the lifeline can defend while that shield is up. So yeah,
Absolutely.
it's very powerful in the late game, especially.
Just getting hit.
All right, we're going to jump over here and check out Daniel, who is live now from Team OMP. Looks like they're going to be loading into a match.
Make sure to think about
No, they just finished a match. All right, we'll jump back around. Just Seductive from Team Sugar Daddies. I still don't have anything. I'm going to jump over here to Bacon's while we figure out if you want to talk about what's going on here, while I figure out what's going on with their stream situation, because they are posting points.
Yeah, of course. It does look like they're in the mid game here, Bacons and Jopa. With some points on the board, everyone's, the loot situation is not looking great. Flatline and an alternator with white armor, with some kills on the board, but they're moving into an unlooted area, and hopefully these guys can get into a better situation. Yeah, just kind of looting up here, and while the rest of his team is pushing, these guys are not lollygagging at all, opting to take the balloon up and reposition. Hopefully find some enemies here.
Oh, controller's working on great.
Okay, I do have an update for them. They posted it just barely before the tournament started, so I didn't see it. I'm going to go ahead and jump over there and enter this new stream, so we have everyone up and going. So good. I'm glad they are live and it wasn't posting points without being live, because that'd be awkward.
Yeah. You would hate to see that. And I also, just while we're talking, not that there was any rule violations, but read the rules, everyone, if because it can save you from some terrible fates, like losing by 1 point.
Yeah, absolutely, like we had before.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
so
I didn't even know.
yeah, it's weird that you brought that up. All right, so we're going to jump over here to Old Daniels from Team OMP. We have not been able to watch yet. We have them dropping in Octane's Love Palace. Sounds like they might be alone.
If you just walk into it,
Yeah, not hearing much.
I was wanting some gameplay from these guys. We haven't been able to have them on the screen yet.
But yeah, the sliding makes it a little bit more difficult. I found.
Rough, man.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we can come back around when these guys are fighting, but unfortunate.
Yeah, that's just bad luck on their end. You know, they dropped hot. Usually a ton of people are there, but
yeah.
All right, so we're gonna jump back over here to Bacon's Nightmare once again. Feithel, Bacon's Nightmare with 2 kills. Not sure everyone else is doing the pushing in to the last 5 other squads.
Oh, no.
Jopa Wright's low, Feithel low, Bacon's getting hit in the back.
We're getting decent damage off. He opts to take a tall boy here, avoiding grenades and bullets narrowly.
They're pushing now.
Whole team's healing up at the moment.
He's trying to wingman me.
With Bacon's pushing around, trying to keep the enemies at bay and let his team heal. Getting into a close range battle with the flatline here. Decent shots, but he does end up getting down. Jopa's taking big damage, and that's the squad. What? No, still one teammate alive, but Bacon's is down, and there is the squad.
That Wraith lagged their ass off.
Man.
5 kills. Not
Damn.
10 kills.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's swapped for Apex. Yeah. That's still 10-point game.
10 points, not bad. Not bad at all.
Not at all, man. All right, we're gonna jump over here to Muddo Trucker from Team Less Seductive. They do have 6 other squads running around. 3 kills for him. Not sure how everyone else is doing. And it sounds like they are going to be engaging a squad who has a height advantage here. Muddo Trucker using his ability to get up around behind them. Get that height advantage away.
Yeah, not sure if if he was going for a bait there or someone was chasing him. Does opt to go back down towards his team onto the low ground. He's getting shot from these middle caves, taking a can, keeping his movement going. I always love to see this guy move.
Yeah, oh, dude. Yeah, he does have incredible movement. He just flows across the map. A great down from a teammate. Muddo Trucker coming in, trying to go for the finish. They are coming downhill. Great R99 shots going to this other guy. Barely doesn't get him. Breaks the other guy's armor. 2 enemies without armor, 1 enemy down. This should be a pretty easy cleanup, hopefully.
Big damage coming out. There's a down with the hipfire 301 shots. Hitting flesh. That other guy's armor is broken, and they're pushing him hard.
Caustic trying to get away.
Dropping his caustic traps, but well, it looks like it might work. They are stuck in the zone inside caustic traps. They do get the down, but they're taking a lot of damage. Dr. Nick Nasty on a sliver of health, but they do end up escaping the zone there. Decent try by the enemy caustic there.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Yeah, almost did work.
Looks like Nasty did not make it out of the gas. Muddo Trucker going for that revive after getting healed up. Oh, great play. Throwing down his ult so his teammate can just crawl through the portal and revive in safety.
Yeah, great use of all the Wraith abilities here. Using the Wraith to avoid the circle damage, reposition, and using the portal to get his teammates out of the zone. That's that's just textbook Wraith gameplay. And this guy is a Wraith main, if I've ever seen one.
Absolutely, dude. Again, just the knowledge of this legend and his movement around the map is just flawless. We love to watch it every single time.
Team Kane this way in 30 seconds.
And yeah, going into these last final circles, 6 squads left. He's got 5 kills on the board. Things are looking good.
Yeah.
You know, give this man a 301 or sorry, an R99, and he will give you the game.
Absolutely. We were going to switch up, but it sounds like they might have found a squad just now. In that same building, we had that epic fight at earlier. Muddo Trucker pushing in, breaking purple armor easily, finding the side of this lifeline, missing a few very important shots. Does get the armor break. 2 enemies with no armor.
Yeah, option to take a couple cans here smartly, just healing up mid-fight. He does get bamboozled, pushing inside the building as his teammate goes down. Looks like he might be able to creep up behind this enemy here, and
Ooh, this is gonna be close.
Armor break.
This is a clutch moment.
Excuse me.
The opponent is always getting pushed by another. He's hanging on by a thread, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him wraith out of this, and he does.
Get behind that lifeline drop to hopefully find some shields on there. Not lucky enough. Using it as cover, though.
Yeah, how great.
Oh,
Just
melts
absolutely
this guy.
that opponent.
And there it was.
he does.
It only took one bullet, man.
And
That was a good try.
How great would it have been if he found some purple armor in that drop?
He would have won that easily.
Kept him
Easily.
alive. Yeah. And
Man.
that's why you go for that. So a lot of times you will find that armor. And
Yep.
yeah, you play to win, and this guy plays.
You know, and that was, his movement is always great. We're just now that we're getting to know all these players because they're the same ones over and over, we can just gush, But like the map, the knowledge mid-fight to see that lifeline drop in the distance and go, okay, I can get to that as cover.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. All right, we're gonna jump over here to Little Nugget from Team Dropship, sitting in. Oh God, there's no. How far away is the circle, man? This is rough.
Yeah. Looks like it's not ticking them for that much damage, but still, it is hurting, and they have a long way to go. And he, not able to climb up that rock wall.
Run around, get on the
Not
rope.
watching me stream right
Little
now.
nuggets.
Yeah.
looking,
5 other squads
dire.
remaining here. Let's see if they can make it, man. This is going to be close. We can see the distance. You can see the circle. They can
I
make it.
think they are just going to make it, but Little Nugget is going to have to use some more of these heals.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Yeah, it looks like he is
Oh,
gonna
shit.
heal.
That
Yeah,
was me.
he as he should.
And there is a team just right outside the circle taking pot shots at them. This is not how you want to come out of the circle hurt into. Not a lot of heals on hand here. This is rough. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Yeah, really unlucky.
How come I don't have
Sometimes
that?
you just can't. You have to fight a team.
I have a ton of cells.
They
Here
do
you go.
have the drone to heal them. That is a lot.
Well, that is a lot of cans there.
Yeah, so many cells. And yeah, good use of this. This is another great thing about having a lifeline on the team. You come out a little hurt, all your heals are low out of the zone, and you can use that to heal everyone up.
This Caustic thought he was safe, man, and he was
I
not.
thought he just went in there and
No, not at all.
There
Gold
was that
armor.
turn, and he looked at Nugget and just paused, "Yep,
I've made a huge mistake.
this is it for me." If he'd put
Yeah,
his
good-
trap on the door instead of out and to the left, he might have been okay there, but
Yeah,
that did not work
maybe-
out.
Off, no. Not at all. Yeah, and good loot on that guy. Teammate with the gold armor. He had some good attaches.
I have cells.
And
Give me cells.
yeah, going into a top 5 situation here, and things are looking good.
Very good, yeah. Not a lot of ammo for the Prowler. I think he's still doing pretty good for Zar99. Yep, plenty of ammo for that. So keep in mind, Ferg for me, Little Nugget, top 5. We're gonna jump. Do we just hang out here, or do you want to jump around?
We can hang out here. I'd like
Guys,
to give.
We're gonna hang out here.
Yeah.
Little Nugget, Team Dropship, in a top 5. 2 kills for him, couple for everyone else, unsure exactly how many. Pushing in to the end game.
that.
Very good loot. Good on ammo for the R99, not so much for the Prowler.
there might be
Hearing a
drop
fight in front of them,
Yeah,
and
there
they're
are
going to
drop.
go ahead and push it. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Love to see this, and the circle's small enough where they're bound to get into some fights here, and I want to give them their time in the sun.
Absolutely. And this is a great place to fight here. Not so much end game, but I love landing in this area. It's a great place to fight.
Absolutely. A lot
Enemy-
of different high grounds.
Yeah. Ooh, Little Nugget calling out, I'm going for it. He's pushing this. They're going in.
Arm roof.
And here they go.
Oh, the right below.
Enemies definitely in close proximity, getting shot at from behind. Great damage. That
Did get that Octane down. Finish him off easily.
Over here.
dead, yeah. Getting
Another
shot at
team
from
on the dropship there.
This is a bit of armor. Oh, the enemy Loba in his face instantly melted. And yeah, looks like this guy does have self-revive, so not sure if he's part of the same squad or
Right here.
not.
On me.
But good kills. I'm liking the aggression
Oh
from
my
these
God.
guys.
Yeah,
The team
absolutely.
is giving them some trouble. Definitely,
I'm with you.
not downing anyone, but taking
There's still people shit.
taking their healing reserves away a little bit, just kind of picking off their shields little by little.
And that is one squad wipe there. Only 3 other squads remaining now. We know one of them's on that dropship, and he finds more ammo for the Prowler.
There we go. And yeah, a bunch more kills on the board for these guys. And I don't know if he has quite enough shield cells. What do you think?
No, I think he should opt to drop his ammo and just run full cells. I think that is the way to go.
I mean, going into endgame, you never know, and yeah.
Ooh, another squad does get wiped in the distance. It is only 2 other squads. One of them off in the direction of Little Nuggets running, trying to get into circle, and one of them on top of that ship, and they're gonna have to jump off to move into circle here in about the next minute. So going for some easy placement against these guys that obviously are already placed better than you. Smart. Don't push that. Dip out. Get yourselves in a better spot.
Yep, they got what they needed out of that area. Got their kills, and now they are repositioning for the end game circles. So I like.
Push these guys. Push these guys. Right here. Right here.
Ooh, sneaking in with that R99, getting some great shots in there.
Lifeline's weak. Lifeline down.
Knocking down the lifeline. That'll obviously get the heals and the really good revives out of there. Pushing in and wiping that squad easily.
Great revive, quick revive.
Healing up while reviving, dude. That's so good. That's such a good change. I'm not going to stop talking about that tonight.
Yeah, knowing... I mean, just getting the first down on the enemy lifeline is such a big deal now. Because they can't... I mean, it was always a big deal, like kind of your priority target, but now that they can't revive and it's just so game-changing.
It's huge,
so
dude.
Knocking the lifeline first like that was... you love to see that.
Absolutely. And you know that team was just standing there with their backs to where they knew the enemy was, not moving and very slowly looting, and they deserved to die, and they did.
Yeah, it is console.
Very true. Yeah, I guess you can't bounce back and forth, but man, loot faster. Sounds like this final team is pushing up. They have the high ground now. These guys are very close. Let's see how this fight goes for it. I think they're just going to drop off with this ult.
Yeah, using that ult and get aggressive here. I love the play. He does have double SMGs, so getting aggressive would be the move.
Especially in this close quarters fight here.
Yeah.
Creeping through, you're trying to come up around behind them. It looks like this flank is going to work out. Coming up behind the enemy Bloodhound. Bloodhound does beat him in that fight, though. He pops back up.
Yeah, good damage, but he does get dropped back to that ult position.
I think if they'd all pushed together at the same time, it'd already be over and easily won. Nugget healing up, coming in behind that enemy Bloodhound, melting him, and there is the win.
Yeah, I'm glad we stayed with these guys. Great
Absolutely.
use of that ult. Yeah, just aggression there, and yeah, good teamwork all around.
Yeah.
These guys are machines.
Great job, dude. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I think if they'd all pushed in immediately together, I think that would have been over about a minute earlier.
Okay.
But yeah, look at that. 15 kills with a win. That feels good, man.
Points. That's I'm glad we saw that.
Jumping over here to Novembro, our duo. He does have a couple kills. Top 10 here, 7 other squads remaining. His teammate is very low health, but it looks like they've come out. We just barely missed them in a fight. Once again, happens every time we come over here, and I'm tired of it happening.
I know. I just feel so bad. But you know what? What else can you say besides? I mean, these guys are clearly doing well. They're getting kills, they're surviving, and they're got good points on the board, especially for a duo. So
yeah, and they're used to playing duos, man. They work very well together in this scenario. They know what they need to do, and they go out there and they do it, man. It looks like they do have a team probably hiding out inside here. His teammate popping his ult so he can see where everyone is, and here we go. They did find him. Sounds like immediately gets a down. They are gonna push this hardcore, melts this other person, and wipes them easily.
The wipe, and yeah, that squad was a nesting squad if I've ever seen one.
And they deserved that.
They deserved much worse than that. They deserved. I don't even want to, like, they just deserve disease on their entire families.
Yeah. I'm glad we saw that, man. That was so beautiful, dude. They each downed one of them, man, and just crept through.
Great teamwork there, and
wow,
that's what those guys deserve. Look at those Watson walls.
You know, I probably would have kept those walls up and just used them to your advantage and held the building, you know? As the circle closes in, and then dip out.
Towards the center circle.
I would burn this building down and remove any trace that.
That team existed. I hear. I don't know, you could use their tools to your advantage. But I hear you. A lot of fighting happening in almost every direction around them. 5 other squads remaining. I think we have to stick with these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And they are taking some shots. Enemy going for this world drop. Ooh, very close on that ranged ability.
This might be a solo player out here.
Is disengaging, and it looks like they're gonna hunt him down.
This Caustic is straight running, dude. He's solo.
Yeah.
He knows these guys are on his tail. He's running. Some good shots coming in. Sounds like he's... Yep, right there in the middle.
He's running ring around the rosy. There's some good damage from November.
Great shots coming in, and there's the finish.
Down. He does have very low health, standing in the poison gas. He might die.
Oh, that was close.
One more tick, and that would have been extremely embarrassing for him.
Dude, 3 other squads remaining. I think they could win this.
Oh, yeah. They're looking good, doing good damage, working together as a team.
Good loot.
When they do. Good gold peacekeeper on this guy. Let's see if they opt to take that.
Great. Dude, they're looking good, man. Good heals, good ammo, good attachments.
Yeah.
They are kind of at the bottom of the valley here. Not a great spot to be for the last 3 squads, but a little bit of cover. They could use it to their advantage. Dude, this could be it. We could finally watch them get their win. I think they've gotten a couple every tournament. We've just missed it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this could be their time.
You don't want to try to
It's so
take this
quiet.
again?
It's so eerie. Listen to that. The hums of the engines in the distance. The glowing of loot boxes. The abilities of their teammates, of the enemies withering away in front of them, as they prepare to just shit on everyone they see. Can you hear it, Ferg?
Nature is amazing.
Can you hear it, Ferg?
Oh, I hear it.
Footsteps outside. Here we go. Someone is pushing their building right now.
Okay. Here we go.
Over here.
Just going in circles, man. Here it comes. Oh, God!
Oh, great
Gets
down.
one knock. Teammate does go down. This guy, last guy, is running around inside the building. Into the Gibraltar. Does get the finish. Can he get the silver revive off? I don't think he's going to. The Gibraltar knows it. Gibraltar going to sit on him. It's over right here. Sad day is sad. Ouch. Rough. Terrible. Sadness.
Despair. Yeah, good points on the board for those guys, though.
Ooh, 10 kills.
Good damage, almost equivalent damage from both of them. Yeah, everything looking good, and glad we caught that. These guys are getting better every time we see them. They're better.
Mama? Did Mama go to the store? Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry about Bois. All right, let's jump over here to Rustic Virgin. I'll let you take this over. I'm going to figure out what my son needs. Looks like there is 13 other squads remaining, not seeing any kills for Rustic. They're in a pretty high populated area usually. Hopefully they get in a fight here very soon. I'm gonna teach my son a lesson. I'll be right back.
You do it. All right. So back with Rustic Version. I apologize, folks at home. I do not have audio for these streams. Had some technical difficulties, so I am just a visual guy at this point. But Rustic Version opting to change. I do believe he was not playing the Pathfinder. So it looks like they are changing their strategy up a little bit, playing a different class. And not a lot of Pathfinders you see these days, as much as it used to be anyway. Those cooldown changes for his grappling hook really, hurt him in a big way. But let's see what Rustic Virgin can do now that he is playing this Pathfinder. Basically just looting up at the moment. Do forgive the slight lag. These mixer streams are not going to be a thing for too much longer, so just bear with us.
I'm surprised they probably have half of them the servers they use to let these guys stream open at the time, so it's going to be very rough. I'm back, by the way. Hey. I missed you.
Yeah, we missed you too.
I missed you a lot, dude.
But yeah, I was just commenting. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go. I was just going to talk about how much I missed you. Please.
Oh, okay. I was just commenting on Rustic Version's legend change. Looks like he is opting to go with the Pathfinder here, which is interesting little change. I'm not sure if it was just based on strategy or if he just wanted to change for fun. But yeah, we'll see if he can make something happen here.
And we'll have to see later because nothing's going on, so we're going to move on. All right, we're going to jump over here to Blind Mirage here from Team Good in Our Own Way. He's in the middle of a fight in Marketplace. He does have 3 kills. There are 9 other squads.
Yeah, the middle of his ult at the moment. He's got a few seconds left to maybe track down an enemy.
I'm in.
And it looks like there was an enemy disengaging, running along the rooftops away from them. And these guys are kind of nested up at the moment.
right side. I'm here by you guys.
That's a scary word for...
He's coming right side.
But they are, looks like they are getting into a fight
good
here.
gap.
Getting shot from across market inside. And explosions are going off. Blind
I'm
Mirage.
watching our left.
Not playing Mirage. Does opt to scan, doesn't really see much. And we'll see if these guys push out here.
Follow
Start
Blind
getting
Mirage?
Yeah.
by these
They're coming.
They keep getting detected by a sonar, so they're,
All right.
There's a drone going around somewhere. There's grenades popping off everywhere, Ferg. Finding an arc star, hopefully they use that to finish a downed guy later in the match.
Yeah, if I don't see someone do that this tournament, I'm going to be supremely disappointed. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, dude, I'll be with you 100%. You know, if no one finishes a guy with an arc star, we might just not do a tournament again.
Might be our last tournament, guys.
Yeah,
so
this could be it.
Okay, got it.
Looks like they have found this other team creeping across the other side. Hi, Papa.
We can go around this way. Yep. I'm following
Blind
you.
Mirage going for a beautiful flank. It looks like these guys are nesting in the next room over from where this team was nesting. Dude, this is no one knows where anyone is. There's a lot of panic in the voices, a lot of pings happening, gunfire, grenades, sonars.
I'm with you,
But
DJ.
no damage. And
There we
go. Things getting a little hectic. Blind Mirage getting shot from behind as he gets pushed in his face. He's very low, not much heals to speak of. Teammate going down.
Ooh, beautiful hemlock shots.
He does go down himself, though. It's up to their Gibraltar to clutch this out.
And Blind Mirage always gets himself in the middle of some crazy fights.
Absolutely. That one, that was Blind Mirage in that building earlier. Right?
Yeah.
That was legendary.
Carnager able to down someone. Hopefully he can get somewhere safe and heal back up. Realizing that the rest of his team is down. This could be it. That is sadly it right there. Dude, no one knew where anyone was for a long time in there. There's a lot of teams not engaging each other and just guessing.
Yeah, kind of an awkward fight there in the market.
Yeah.
That's on me, guys.
But, you know, some kills on the board. 3 from Blind Mirage. And in a fight like that, that's nothing to scoff at.
Absolutely. I'll scoff at it. Looks like Eagles from Team Blue Steel, they just did finish a match. They did have a couple kills on the board. Switching over here to Dan from Team OMP, who just got as the new kill leader with 5 kills. Pushing in, looks like they're towards the end game. 8 other squads remaining, running double heavy.
There's a full box right
Yeah, I'm glad we're catching these guys in a moment of glory here. And I'm sorry, I can't see the stream very well. Who is our streamer's name here?
Humble Bounty. This is gonna be Team OMP. They were not streaming last time. This is a fresh perspective.
Gotcha. And as they're looting up here, maybe we can go through now that we're almost exactly halfway through, about 5 minutes to halfway. Maybe let's run down on some scores here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Berg, nothing brings me more joy, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to do that. So here right now we do have these guys right now are in first place. Blue Steel right behind them in second. Sugar Daddies in third. Team Dropship in fourth. Banana Barnicle Boys in fifth. Less Seductive in sixth. High Rise Gaming in seventh. Eighth, Good in Our Own Way with our duo team in ninth place. I believe they're barely in ninth place. Let me double check this. Yeah, I'm in less than 10 points behind. So, you know, they could easily catch up. But that's not bad for a duos team here in a trios tournament.
No, not at all. And I'm happy to see the first place slot heavily contested. 3 points away as of the last update between first and second. And if anyone was witness to the shit-talking channel, these guys are all very confident, and I'm happy to see it is a highly contested position in the number one big dick slot.
And currently we do have Team OMP, who are watching right now, have the most kills so far with 44 in 55 minutes. That's not bad.
Not bad at all. But, you know, you can always pump those up, you know.
Yeah, those are rookie numbers, man. Yeah, when we were doing this, I mean, we had like 40 kills in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was a blur, to be honest.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I didn't even play. I like blacked out and it was over. We won. It's crazy, dude.
Blood frenzy. Yeah.
I have 220 left. How much?
As we do move into the halfway point, I do want to mention the sponsor for tonight is Tap Water. When you're thirsty, get wet.
I'm running double heavy.
I need.
That's a great slogan. Yeah.
Like 6.
I like it a lot.
Happy to have them as a sponsor. Keep everyone healthy. You know, a lot of gamers out there snorting G Fuel and injecting, you know, all this weird stuff.
Hot Pockets directly into their veins.
Yeah, hot pocket filling, just injected.
It's like, that's not how steroids work.
The crypto? I think it's a
And you know, I just want to say, and I'm glad our sponsors are with us, because not all gamers are so unhealthy, and you know, we like to keep it toy.
Yeah, we do like to keep it tight. I love gold. Some great hemlock shots coming on this guy running up the hill. Very low. Almost has the finish. Couldn't get the finish on him as he goes in the doorway. That is one of the last 6 other squads. Sounds like he might have pushed into another team fighting. Do we hang out?
Oh yeah.
Do you think these guys are going to win this game?
Oh yeah.
Some snipes coming in down behind where they just were. Looks like... Oh, that's his decoy down there. I was like, I think they're pretty split up. Great hemlock shots coming in again. Breaks his armor, gets a headshot afterwards. This guy is absolute hiding behind this rock back here. Another teammate coming up. Enemy throws a great grenade on him. Burns his armors down immediately. And they opt to push down into this other team. Hopefully wipe them up before this other team pushes down behind them, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm glad they made a decision about this, because, you know, either way, they're not in a great position, pinch between two, but you've got to push one side or you're just going to be sandwiched. Dead. Good strafe game from Humble Bounty here. He does wraith away after getting some good damage. Looks like he's going to be taking a Phoenix kit, or I'm sorry, just a med kit.
Yep, and this other team is coming down the stairs right now to push. Could be a rough moment for this to happen. Let's see if they can handle both teams, one on either side of them. If they come out of this on top, some great shots, downing 2 of the squad, looking for the last. There is that squad wipe. Nope, just gets the finish, finding the other guy, and there it is.
So they can get this Mirage revive before anyone else pushes them. Enemies coming down the stairs. Great damage from Humble Bounty again. He is going to disengage and hopefully heal. Looking for some armor. Picks up white armor.
That lifeline got melted.
It's shredded as soon as they push in. Enemy Pathfinder going down as well.
Armor swapping over to purple. It does not have any in it. He gets shot square in the face through the door. That is the squad wipe right there, holding on to his kill leader title with 9 kills. 2 other squads remaining on the board. Revives and healing going out. Holy shit, Bert.
Yeah, those guys just brought it there, and these guys have been so confident all week, and they're just getting pushed over and over again.
This game's gonna be over quick, man.
Don't really have time to breathe, but they are just like slowly healing up here, and then maybe gonna opt to push out there. They're thinking about it. It looks like.
Plenty of loot since they killed a lot of guys inside.
Death boxes outside both of these.
God.
Just been a blender, whirlwind of damage inside this room. Enemy Mirage is popping his ult after a bunch of damage. The Octane's also going to be taking a lot of damage. Jump pads away, but down in midair. Humble Bounty going down, but jump pads away in his down state. Hopefully Nasty Nico. Oh, Nasty Nico does go down. All up to their Gibraltar on their team.
Gibraltar did finish him. He just yells, "Not good enough!"
Oh my god! That fight was wild. We held that room.
What?
I hear them. I hear them. Cover.
Oh my god.
As the revives are coming out, the last team is pushing on them right now. Does come in. It is all up to Nasty to finish this game and win it for these guys.
I didn't have dome.
And what a clutch moment this would be. Arcstar's flying.
Nasty going for the revive.
Yeah, after going for the bamboozle, it's a risky play. He does. Oof.
Nasty, get out of there. Nasty making it, using his ult to get away, going for another revive.
Oh my god. And he gets it off while invis.
Oh, Humble Bounty.
Immediately out of there. Nasty Nico still alive. Just a sliver of armor left. He does.
Nasty getting melted though. Nasty's
And he
down is
does
up to
go
Humble
down.
Bounty now as he gets his Phoenix kit off.
And he's going in.
Oh no! Get hit hard on the side there.
Great knockdown though from him. That's gonna take some time away from the enemies.
Oh, going to get through cover and the door accidentally opens. That is not something you want to have happen right there. Pushing in on this lifeline, melting the armor off.
Oh, what a great try. Oh my god, so many good fights in that. Like, how many squads did they wipe in that last
They
fight?
wiped
I mean,
4 squads right there.
That's, man, you hate to see that, but they did so well.
That was great points right there, though. It's
Winner-
at 20
winner-
kills.
20 kills with a #2 finish. I mean,
Oh, it's beautiful.
yeah.
All right, I'm going to leave you over here with Real Eddie for Team Sugar Daddies. I do have to help my son once again.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
And I hope these guys make something happen here because, yeah, it looks like Just Seductive and their, sorry, I can't read his name very well, but everyone on a sliver of health here. The door is still closed. Things are looking a bit dire, but let's see if they can pull something out here. Heal up a little bit and re-engage. Looks like they have probably wiped at least one squad here, so already points on the board. And it's very early game, so pushing wouldn't be the worst idea. Enemies probably don't have very good loot.
I think I just saw bleed out. Yeah,
He
it's right
picks
here.
up some blue armor, but it was
Right down.
spent, and they just don't have the heals to support it. So he's gonna
Right,
grab his white armor back. Looks like Just Seductive is taking some damage. They are in a fight against one guy who is turtling up in the corner, and there is another point on the board. And now they're just gonna loot up here. There's another enemy coming through the portal. He's getting melted. Amazing shots by Awesome Dude. Just immediately knocking him down before the opponent had any time to react, really. And I believe that is the last guy on that squad. And yeah, now they're just chilling. Hopefully, gonna loot up and get out of this cave area. And it looks like that's what they're doing. Taking this portal out and gonna reassess the situation, see what it's looking like once they're out there.
Oh, they're
I
watching
have
us
been
right
happy to see
Hello.
a lot of course, Lifeline gameplay after the buffs, but also it seems like more Octane gameplay. He's you know, hasn't been propelled to the top of the meta, but still a lot of people playing him with some of his slight buffs, which I do think make a meaningful difference. Yeah, it's been great to see, as you can see in this team right here.
Oh, shit.
They have a Lifeline and an Octane, as the same with a lot of teams.
I'm skipping everywhere anyway.
And it looks like Just Seductive is going down. Great shots again by Awesome Dude. That hot swap,
There's two
getting
on
it
me.
down, getting shot from behind, throwing the pad, but not launching off of it. Another great down by Awesome Dude on a sliver of health. Final member of that team does finally get him, but he did amazing damage.
He only had 17 bullets left in that R99, man.
Hopefully Unusual Gender can come in and finish off this kill.
And there it is.
Other one?
Squad wipe. Awesome Dude.
Oh, wait, was that it?
New kill leader. He's
There we
doing
go.
Great. Yeah, that hot swap He's, you know, getting someone down to one shot and immediately swapping, finishing him off before they have any time to react. And his shots have just been so on point from what I've seen.
Dude, I just got here and he lasered like 3 different people.
Yeah, no, he's been doing he's been doing that the whole game since I've been watching him. Looks like they are gonna get just seductive back in. One of our veterans of the tournament, and he definitely wants to be back. So
you want him here, man. Very good gamer. This squad, man, they just full send and kill everything that moves every tournament. They are.
That was pretty cool.
Well, actually, awesome dude, and yeah, actually, he's a new player, I believe. Just Seductive is the repeat.
No, I didn't think
yeah, Just Seductive left his old team to play with these guys, and you know, I kind of see why. I mean, his old teammates are great, but
what actually happened here is he didn't think he could make the tournament, and then his other team filled in his spot because he couldn't make it, and then he could make it, and so he had to make a new team.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
But I like your story better.
Story.
Yeah, you believe what you want. I heard it was a big blowout, a lot of tears, a lot of drinking, chairs were thrown.
By the way, you guys could take that 99.
It's crazy, man. But they do have 44 kills right now, so they've been doing great. Shall we dip around now? I'm not hearing any gunplay here. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's jump over here to Bacon Snipers. It sounds like there might be in the middle of fighter finishing up. He does have a kill. There's 13 other squads. Not sure everyone else is doing. Looks like it's probably still early-ish game. Not a lot of great loot or attachments here moving up, and they're pushing a fight right now.
Yeah, and these, honestly, these kind of like the early mid-game fights are some of the biggest, most important fights in the game, in my opinion, because no one really has great loot, and if you take these down, then
one's down.
Oh my goodness!
Great flatline shots coming in from Bacon.
Just absolutely melting the opponent here. Looks like 2 other opponents are going to be opting to go on the roof, and we'll see what our team decides to do here. It looks like maybe they're just going to loot up and let them sit up there. He does grab some fresh blue armor, but it was spent. But
and pick some good. Yeah, there you go. That was a good switch. Feithel getting melted from that roof does get the kill though. I think that might have been it. I heard the ding sound.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they finished that squad, man.
Nice.
And pushing the next fight. 9 other squads remaining, man.
Everyone like into the solid mid game now. Everyone with blue armor, hopefully some better weapons. I would like to see Bacon's Nightmare get a non-heavy weapon, or you know, maybe just a one of his LMGs, as he's so fond of.
Yeah, I don't know where he's wound up at because he hasn't been playing Apex a lot, so I'm not sure if he still holds it standing. But he was one of the top like 20 in the world for LMG kills for a hot minute there, man.
They're right here on me.
He has, in fact, found this other team. Not able to break shields there. A couple pretty good shots in that flat line. The other guy breaks out immediately. This satellite area, I'm not sure what it does. I'm not going to lie to you people.
And that's points on the board. Easily finishing that.
See it? Running into the enemy lifeline there. Lifeline does get him knocked. Jopa coming in, hoping for the save.
This enemy, yeah, there we go.
That was resilient. That lifeline did not want to go down.
And
it sounds like that was a squad wipe.
Jopa symbolically reviving Bacon's Nightmare after all their turmoil and hardship that they've been through. It's God, it just warms my heart.
Dude, that was a beautiful moment. I'm glad I saw that and I was too choked up to say something. I'm glad you were able to push through your emotions and bring that up. Because yeah, dude, in the past, I think that hand would have been slapped away.
Yeah, he would have just said, you know, let me die. I would rather choke on my own testicles than be revived by you. But
I've heard him say those exact words, dude.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we shouldn't be talking about it on the stream here because that was, you know, in private DMs. But yeah, it was very heated, dude. I heard that exact phrase. That's rough, dude. That's real drama. You know, this... You know, they were together for many tournaments and then broke apart. And, you know, luckily someone left so that could bring them together again. I think, you know, this is a really important moment in our tournaments, man.
Pull up your map. Somebody right there to your left. By the left.
People just coming together and
Oh, it's AFK.
Friendship.
Yeah.
Beauty.
I got an assist on that somehow?
I don't even. It's so beautiful, dude.
There's another one right over here.
Yeah, there's-
That was
yeah.
better than all the airbuds combined, man.
Let's jump up top.
Oh,
I had to. Where did heavy go?
when he. Oh. What a
There's one
great
in one of the
film
boxes.
series that
Hey, man.
Yeah.
the epitome of filmography. You know? All right, so now they've won that fight. We've seen friendships that were broken be brought back together. We're gonna jump over here to Mutter Trucker, who I'm glad we do. There are 2 other squads here. He is, I believe, kill leader with nope. He does have 5 kills. Not sure everyone else is doing. This is Team Less Seductive, who have been absolutely destroying this tournament. Currently sitting in 6th place, not destroying as much as I thought they were. I apologize for the hype. I'm going to tone it down starting now. They're moving in. There are 2 other squads remaining. This is a very big moment for these guys as they push forward. Hopefully this pushes them further up the roster here to a position we expect them to be in. A lot of open ground here. You know, it's hard. This is a big circle to try to find 2 other squads. So
Get that extra 3 for the win.
Yeah. Yeah, this destroyed part of the map here. The
I'm really sorry for getting overexcited there, dude.
no, you're fine. I was distracted by something in the chat.
Yeah,
I do it like this.
that's fine.
Fun.
Left.
Okay, well let's cut them off then.
Let's explore this way.
Yeah, these I'm a little worried about Mutter Trucker
Oh, I hear him.
in the shit talk channel. He has been, he's been bringing the heat
He's one.
and talking a big game.
Broken.
And I
Ooh,
man.
knocked the Octane out of midair, going in for that thirst. Not sure where the rest of that team is.
Yeah, I know.
He just took it, man. There was no. That Octane just sat there and was like, this is my life now.
Yep. There was nothing.
And he was a solo player, so there's 1 other squad remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, here, this is a huge moment for this team. This could skyrocket them up the roster here, the scoreboard, the leaderboard, and into our hearts.
I'm telling you, give me a 301 and a bruiser in the match.
Yeah, and I really, like I was saying, I hope Mutter Trucker can, bring things back a little bit because teams from One More Point have been, they've been letting them have, they've really been letting each other have it in the shit talk channel.
Yeah,
and,
back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, and I hope he can bring it today, or else he might just get thrashed in
I'm
there.
all light. I don't have any.
Yeah, I mean, for as much as we've been, jerking his chain today, we only have 31 kills so far. Beautiful shots of the 301, melting this guy, missing all of his prowler shots. A lot of bullets coming in from the enemy. This is quite the open field confrontation here. Sneaking in, easily wiping this guy, going in for the flank, easily wiping him out, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a champion. That is a win here. My God!
I'm so excited.
Jesus! I can't even handle it!
Cindy, more cocaine.
Big win. Big win.
It just gets my blood boiling.
Good God!
Just see a win like that.
Did you see that win? Did you see that win?
Holy
That was an Apex Legends win!
Yeah.
I'm just. I
am shaking! I have urinated my shorts!
I love you, man.
I have a throbbing erection right now.
My God!
It is bursting through the seams of my pants. Oh, God. Okay, I need to calm it down.
Yeah, bring it in. Jesus! But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, they're an okay team. I'm excited to see how they do further on in this tournament. We're going to go ahead and move here to Little Nugget from Team Dropship. They're looting up here. Looks like they have won a fight. There are 13 other squads remaining. Little Nugget with 1 kill. Not sure how the rest of the team is doing. Running double heavy. We're seeing a lot of double of 1 weapon type here tonight.
Yeah, Little Nugget opting to use the Wingman, which you don't see a lot of these days, but he does have the mod for it, I believe, so he's going to be doing some big dick damage if he gets those headshots going.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I'm coming down off a high right now, man.
I don't know what you mean.
Sorry, my wife brought in dinner. I smelled it. No gameplay has done this. I just smell food, so... Anyway, what are we doing right now?
Pick a portal.
Looks like our guys are still looting up here. They did get some great loot. His Wingman is almost fully kitted. Just needs a heavy magazine, and he'll be good to go.
Oh God! Gunshots coming in from the right. Some wingman shots getting lobbed out there, not hitting him. Opting to get back into the high ground with his team. Does use the sweet double jump action they've added to the game for Octane. Great addition. I think it really helped him there, else he would not have made it to that roof.
Yeah, far away. Zobs is opting to push in a little nugget close behind. I think that's the right call because they don't have too much range on him. Meteor Juice also pushing in. The enemies might be disengaging, or these guys might have just been realizing that the circle is a little bit of ways away, and they need to
if we see him by himself, we'll just all drop on him. But I think we gotta go.
Perhaps.
Yeah, good choice. It sounds like actually there's gunfire in the distance. That team might be getting shot at by another team.
I only saw a Pathfinder.
And these guys are opting to dip out to get into circle, which is good. We'll see how it turns out for them. Not pushing to get those kills.
Yeah, I mean, they are playing it safe here, which, you don't love to see it, but you don't hate to see it either. It's just...
Yeah, but they got... they're in second place right now. They got a little leeway here.
That's true. Just buying their time.
They're at 52 kills, while Team OMP is at 64. They're actually going to have to really slay if they want to get that first place. Yeah, OMP is just wrecking out there.
Go on a river, maybe?
Yeah, and they're backing up their shit talk 100%.
Absolutely.
They, sometimes, if anything gives you a fire in your stomach, I think losing by 1 point would give you a fire in your stomach. So.
Absolutely, dude. Moving over here to Novembro, our duo squad. They are 3 other squads remaining. Novembro with 3 squads, getting some great flatline shots on the team across the way. A team sounds like they're pushing in from behind. Oh my God, this could be it for them. Oh God, he's down. Novembro's ripped. His teammate moving around, gets one down the other team. Let's see if he can clutch it up. And clutches it up, gets the kill. There it is!
Let's go!
Going for the revive.
Yeah, on like a sliver of HP, clutches that out, and looks like we're gonna be able to...
Oh, some shots coming in. Does hit his teammate. Let's see if he can get the revive off while still line of sight of the other team.
Immediate revive, and it pays off for him somehow. They are gonna ult here.
Are they gonna push? Oh no, the final circle's closing in on him. He might have dropped that just a second too early, man. That circle's closing in on him. Getting some great flatline shots. Gets shot in the head. Apparently gets down. I just had to use his ult, I guess. I didn't see his health go down far enough there. No idea what he got shot by. And uncertain where one other squad is at this time. Brother, this is intense.
Yeah, these guys, I think they're playing it right, playing a little safe. Finally just healing up from that previous fight. Looks like
they do have
going to be going for the long ball lob here.
Just shy. But as the circle closes here in 40 seconds, they will have good... They might be dipping out right now to get better positioning in the in the furthest bit of cover you can in the circle as it closes. Hopefully this works out for them. Another squad is right below them as they're swinging in. Some great shots coming in from his teammate. Novembro getting some good 301 shots, lobbing in there, seeing if he can get any hits with it. Misses, shoots too high. Some grenades going in. These guys have good cover inside here. Man, this is they just have to go for it, man.
Yeah, there is another team behind them, so they need to push these guys quick and get this over with.
And this team is pushing in behind them right now, man. So if he's getting inside, he needs to get inside now.
And
he does find these guys. Oh, dude.
Mirage ult. Goes for the melee first. Interesting decision, gets melted. His teammate is still full health.
This is a 1v2 from the teammate with Mirage ult going crazy. Mirage ult is wearing out. Novembro does get finished off. 2 other squads here. And he does get eliminated as the other team pushes in behind, man.
Top 3 though, and 9 kills. So really good showing from our duo squad here. Team Diablo Blanco.
Whew. Oh man, I just have to just mention something in chat here. GG did come into chat, called you gorgeous, and said that I'm okay, I guess. If there's any mods in chat, if you want to go ahead and just take care of that. That's not the kind of vibe we want to have here.
She might just be an insane blind woman or something.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, GG, but I'm a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. All right, that was rude. That was hurtful. and uncalled for. Thank you, Gunfight, for timing out GG.
Yeah, good ban. Good ban on that one.
There we go. Let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very attractive and not self-conscious about it. Just kidding. All right, moving over here to Rustic Virgin. What team is Rustic Virgin on? Banana Barnicle Boys, who are doing very well. They're in a top 10 situation. Enemies on almost every rooftop around, and Rustic Virgin, the only one with shields currently. 1 kill for him. Pretty kitted out Arthur 1 and an Eva. 8 shotgun pushing on these guys.
Surprisingly low amount of kills from these guys, knowing this team into the mid game. Does get some decent damage, but Shields gets knocked. Arcstar puts him to 1 shot. He gets downed, just down to 1 teammate, and everyone is dead. That's the way the cookie crumbles, folks.
5 kills, it's still points on the board, though. They're currently, I believe, in 6th place. Welcome back, GG. I hope you learned your lesson. Sorry. Moving over here. Blind Mirage, who will probably be in a very intense fight any second. Yep, looks like we tuned in just in time for a fight inside a building. Holy shit, this is going to get insane, Ferg.
I'm behind
George.
Yeah, and I am just extremely excited. Still riding that boner from earlier.
Yeah, dude.
Tight.
God, I wish I was riding that. As they push forward here, Blind Mirage opting not to heal up his shields at all, if he has any at all.
There's a shield swap.
Going for the shield swap, gets shot in the face as he goes for the shield swap. Once again, Carnage is the only one up, and Carnage is getting melted, getting shredded, running away, and gets wiped.
Goes, dies in a ball of fire.
Damn, we just
Damn, that was awful. I know.
Man, that was not the moment you want to see on stream. I'll tell you that right now.
No. These poor guys. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on. Moving over to Eagles, Team Blue Steel. They might be loading into a game, or they just finished. Yep, they're loading into one. So we're going to go ahead and move on as we are approaching the last half hour here. Moving over to Daniel, who is the only one alive in his team with 4 kills, 15 squads remaining. Moving around, pushing these guys. This is Team OMP, who are currently in 1st place and shredding the competition right now.
Was he not dead?
He is on a wild goose chase against this guy, and there's the down.
Nice!
And I hope to see some
Great
more.
triple take shot, man.
Yeah, there's another teammate at airbase.
Let's see if he can recover his teammates' banners, man.
He's just going right for the banners. Is going to take this Phoenix kit, which I think is a good call. But the banner timers are ticking down. I think he's going to have enough time to get there, though.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Another team pushing in on him, getting some great shots in there. He does have gray shields against these guys as purple. This is going to be a very interesting moment for Humble Bounty.
Low ammo with the triple take, too. He's going to ult to behind them, and oh my goodness, and he's just right on top of them with that shotgun, jumping around, and yeah, not great shots.
Missed a couple very important shots there.
But you know, he had to just go for it at that point. Both of his teammates' banners were there. He couldn't really take his time. Opting to just like play your life at that point is not the best strategy if there's no hope of reviving your teammates. So
Yep.
Played that fine.
They do have some wiggle room. They are almost 20 kills ahead of the next closest team, so you know they have some wiggle room there. Moving over here. For the drop, we'll watch this Team Sugar Daddies as they move in with Just Seductive, who we've loved in the past. Some great shots coming in, not enough to finish this person off on the landing as they are in Octane's Pleasure Palace.
Chasing down this, great mid-air Mozambique down, and he's just like going to go for the finish immediately.
Just Seductive does get knocked down. Unusual Gender is about half health. A lot of anger and rage coming from Just Seductive right now.
If you want to try pushing that.
And I like to see that fire, that fury. More good Mozambique shots here, backing the enemy off, even with much worse weaponry.
Shot in the back.
And yep, there's squad wipe again.
Yikes, that's rough. Jump over here. Bacon's Nightmare is jumping into a new match as we go back through the rotation of watching everybody. There is a question here, Ferg, for you coming in from chat. The question is, shouldn't your co-host actually play... question to me, I guess. Shouldn't your co-host actually play video games? Coming in from EvilJ2789. I'm going to give you a chance here to answer this for yourself.
Oh, so you don't want to answer the question. Okay.
I mean, I'll answer if you want. Do you want me to answer it?
Yeah. What do you think about this? I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Yeah. Okay. Listen here, Evil J. All right, my co-host here plays many video games. Okay, and he also looks incredible without a shirt and a fur hat on. Okay, he can do both. He does both. He lives every day at a tier you couldn't even possibly imagine. All right. Berg, do you play video games? Do you play video games?
I do.
He plays video games, Evil J.
Yeah, that's the thing, I would say.
Yeah.
One of the things that I do.
What do you play?
Oh
no. He plays video games, Evil J. All right?
Minesweeper.
Yeah, he plays Minesweeper for days, all right? Once you see his sweet moves, you're going to stay amazed. His finger's so fast. It's like they've caught a blaze. Hi, baby girl. Yeah. Evil.
No, I have been playing some Valorant here and there.
Yeah, he plays Valorant.
I just haven't been playing too many BRs. I gotta let other people win sometimes.
Yeah, Jay, he's got to let other people win sometimes.
Been enjoying single player games these days as well.
Enjoying single player games these days, Evil Jay.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima coming out very soon on the PlayStation 4, and I'm excited for that one.
He's excited for Ghost of Tsushima. Jay, you've taken up enough of our time.
Yeah, Bacon's Nightmare is getting a couple kills here.
Sorry.
Pushing through that lifeline shield and finishing him off. Feifel does get downed, and there we go.
There was a nice finish.
The crossfire there, and
that was teamwork, friendship, man.
Yeah, if there's two streams you ever want to see crossed, it's between Bacon's Nightmare and
Joker Rights. Absolutely. Man, dude, that's what people who play video games do, just like you.
There's a bloodhound too.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on here as we are in the last half hour here, pushing close to it. Jumping over here to Mutter Trucker, who's been doing very well tonight. This is team less seductive.
She hit the jump pad.
Looks like they're in the middle of a fight. 8 squads remaining. They pushed through this game. I feel like we just watched them. He does have a couple kills on the board. 7 other squads remaining. Some great R99 shots coming in. Some wingman shots. Does clutch it up with a wingman. Gets that down. Yikesy. Goes for the finish. Getting shot in the back. Can he escape? Can he get out of there? He's now the kill leader as he gets down with 3 kills.
In the middle of his Wraith animation, you hate to see it. He was probably a couple milliseconds away from getting out of there.
You hate to see it, man.
But he is getting revived, and it looks like they're not getting pushed, so hopefully he'll heal up here. Dr. Nick Nasty does go down, though, in the meantime. Mother Trucker disengaging and opting to take a couple shield cells. As he moves away from this fight.
Stay behind that.
Not sure exactly his strategy. It looks like he's going to loop back around, but there is an ult blocking his way, a Bangalore ult, so maybe we're going to wait that one out or opt to get some high ground and take some
I think
pot
the
shots.
revive is happening on Nasty. Nope, almost does. And Jonesy getting knocked down right now, very close to dead. Does get finished off. Mutter Trucker going for the wide flank, hoping it comes out for the best for him. It is a 1v3 situation, getting some great R99 shots. Going in for the wingman while getting shot in the back. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for that squad. 7 kills, 7th place.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, not terrible. Good shots. Good shots from Mutter Trucker there, but couldn't actually pull anything out of that fight. It looks like they were doing well earlier in the game. We just
hold on, little nugget. Team dropship. They are in top 2 right now. This is the moment they could get this win right now, and we turn it in, and that's a win.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh!
I am just so excited by that.
They're the champion.
I wish we really wish we saw some of the gameplay there, but my imagination.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, it was what was that? A 14 kill win?
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know what happened, but they shot people and they were dead and they won. That's all that matters.
Yeah, we really surely
What's
did
more
see
relaxing
some
when you
stuff
don't
there. I'll
know
tell you
what
that.
the hell's going on in the
Oh,
tournament.
baby.
I was about to play Roblox up here,
Yeah.
and before I asked you, I actually did the ball thing really correct.
Good job, baby.
I can help you.
Oh, we'll do that later, okay, baby? All right, love you. They won!
Yay!
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Good. I'm glad you brought that same level we did. Whew. All right. Novembro is loading into a game. Rustic Virgin is loading into a game. Blind Mirage looks like they're in top 7 situation. No kills for Blind Mirage. I'm sure now we've clicked on him, though. He's going to get an intense fight any second now.
I'm staying next to y'all.
It's just inevitable.
Yeah.
This guy is, he's a magnet.
I'm going to go back and watch that part. I don't usually go back and watch these, but that fight in that house they're next to right now, I'm going back to watch that.
Yeah.
Brown life.
That was nutty.
I've never seen anything like that, to be honest.
That was insane.
So many fights, so many downs, and just caustic traps and just everything going crazy.
They downed the same team like 4 times. All right, I really want them to get into a fight here. I mean, it could be there's 5 other squads.
In the house.
Yeah, it is kind of a big circle.
Yeah, that was epic. I kind of want to go back.
And we are getting into the last half an hour of the tournament here. So
we are gonna have to move on here. Yeah. All right, we're gonna jump over here to Eagles. Looks like they are loading in. They just finished the game. It was a quick glimpse. I didn't get to see what they did. Jumping over to Daniel. Here we go. Daniel does have 3 kills on the board. There are 8 other squads remaining. Looks like they just won a fight, and they're looting up, preparing to move on to this next circle as the ring closes in behind them. Whew, dude, I think he's kill leader with 3 even. I think that's the crown.
Really? Yeah, these, yeah, you're right. It just looks like they just finished up a fight here and everyone just needed to heal up. It looked like a close call. Probably some revives coming in, and they have a ways to go to get to this next shit.
Yeah, and this is Team OMP, who is in first place currently. That's what a weird lobby to be this far in and kill lead with 3, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably some really spread out drops.
Yeah.
Not many people dropping in the same area. Maybe the hot drops was not enticing enough and everyone just, sometimes that's the way it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's the way the Apex Legends cookie, it crumbles.
And that's just the way it is.
Oh, wait, nope, can't do that. They'll delete my VOD now. Great. It's over. It's over.
Just the line is much, yeah.
You can't even mention that you like music. It's over.
No.
I detest music.
I heard
Just acknowledging the existence of music puts you on thin ice, I believe. So
we're ruined, dude. It's over.
Yeah, we be under review as we speak by the stormtroopers.
Anyone who happens to be watching this on YouTube, perchance way down the road, and does not know our topical joke we just made, very recently, I'm sure this will still be being talked about when you're watching this 3 years from now, when I'm a very famous person, obviously. Recently, a thing came out where, people were very hard and intense on music on Twitch right now, and everyone's getting banned. So that is the joke right now. Let's move on to the gameplay here.
Yeah, it looks like this guy might be alone who they're pushing. They're doing some... Oh, they did get the down, so...
There's a guy in the building by us.
Yeah, no teammates for that guy in sight. Looks like they're probably going to end up pushing into these buildings here. And, Nasty Nico is going in, sending his drone, his decoy drone out there to maybe bamboozle someone, but no shots as of right now. They are on the very edge of the circle here, so any enemies...
looks like they found where this guy is currently hiding at. It must be in the weirdest corner.
Yeah, he's running through the building.
Oh, he's running outside of the zone right now, trying to get around. There's no way he's going to make it.
And it looks
Humble
like
Bounty pushing through.
Chasing through him. He does have access to his ult, so it looks like he might be going in for the kill and then opting to ult out of the zone.
Did you find him?
But we will see. It's not an extremely painful...
Where's this guy at?
Point in the game.
He might have taken the jump tower, to be honest.
I got a heal.
They can't find this guy, man. And Circle's going to be closing in on them here in about a minute. This guy just straight disappeared.
Yeah, he juked him. Had the moves, and...
That's what I said.
Yeah, what else can you say?
Oh, found him back up top, apparently. They just pinged. He snuck all the way around them, got on that balloon, and came back out of the circle and landed up on top, man.
What a legend.
This guy is sneaky. Not sneaky enough. As he comes around the corner, Humble Bounty with some great R99 shots, some great Hemlock shots. Easy kill. That guy's just dead.
Yep.
If there's a bag, I'll take it.
3 other squads remaining. I think we have to hang out here with 3 other squads. Maybe these guys can pull out a win tonight. Team OMP do not. They are winning solely off kills right now.
Yeah, these guys are slayers, and you know, the strategy's there, as I say every time. You go for kills, and if the win happens, it happens, but perfect example right here. No wins on the board for these guys, and they are in the lead.
Yeah. Do you remember that one tournament, though, when we won because we had all the kills, and we also won 3 games?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, not everyone can have it all.
Yeah.
You know, he play to your strengths. Not everyone's well-rounded as us.
I am very well-rounded. That is a fact.
Stop. 'Cause you're about to die.
3 other squads remaining as they push through, trying to find these guys. Still a pretty big circle. They'll be coming in towards this final circle here. This is a weird area to cross. A lot of cover for people to hide. Some buildings on the other side, barely encircled. The people could be camping, watching, waiting.
Yeah, and I'm surprised.
Could have sworn I saw somebody right there.
Oh no, never mind.
Yep,
That was
in front of me.
something.
Laser.
So as long as they were able to find one, I don't know what Humble Bounty was doing there, staring at the wall. Revive happening here. Let's see if they can get in time to finish this off. Humble Bounty getting shot, lasered from above and to the right. This might be another team pushing in behind them, with them out of circle. Nasty Nicks getting locked. It is down to their Gibraltar. Laz Fist. I don't know how to say that.
Right here. They're both one. He's right here. Top and back.
Knocking one of them. Almost knocking a second one. Laz is down to his last health here. This is the moment, and ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Right there for that game. Team OMP. They did still get, let's see the summary page. No, I didn't get to see it because he left. They got some kills, I know that. That's all that matters.
Yeah, those guys
All right.
did well.
Oh, dude, they're zipping up.
Jumping over here to Real Eddie for Team Sugar Daddies. There's 9 squads remaining. What's up, Bubba?
And it looks like they are in the middle of a fight right now. I'm not sure if this is one extremely spread out team or 2. Great arc star coming in from that enemy, but not doing too much. Awesome dude getting the revive on Just Seductive, but getting shot, and he has to let go of that revive. Sadly, pushes in and gets destroyed by a shotgun.
Alright, take a picture.
Ouch.
And there we go. And I just want to reiterate, as we're moving into our last 20 minutes of the tournament here, I have not seen a single arc star finish on a down guy, and
same.
Someone needs to make it happen. I know you guys are picking up arc stars, and you're having the opportunity, but you know, maybe it's happening, and we just haven't been catching it on the stream. But please, guys, make it happen.
All right, jumping back over to Mutter Trucker, who is in top 5 once again. They are plowing through these games. He does have 1 kill. Not sure how the rest of his team is doing. Pushing into the open here with 4 other squads remaining. Circle is closing in behind them and to the left of them. They're rushing. It sounds like 1 final guy in the squad, but they are just rushing, trying to get these guys, go for some finish, get some points on the board. Lifeline coming out the back door. Some great R99 shots, not enough to finish. Mutter Trucker, absolute, gets down. Oh, that happened so fast.
What a turn of the tide that was.
Yikes.
My God, everyone up, and then all of a sudden everyone is down. Yeah, 11 kills on the board, but man, unfortunate.
Yep. That's rough, man. You hate to see it.
Give me a 3.
You really hate to see it.
All right, Generator Bacon's Nightmare. There's 13 squads remaining. I'm not sure if they just finished the fight, or it looks like there's someone dropping in next to them, going for that balloon. They're going to be pushing and trying to chase him. Says right there, baby.
Which one?
That one. Thank you.
The banners.
I think they got away. I'm not sure they were able to find these guys. Everyone sounds very confused. But, you know, the friendship is strong between Jopa and Bacons. That's all we care about. All right, let's move on.
I just hope it stays that way. You know, those guys are volatile.
Yeah, a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
Jumping over here to Little Nugget from Team Dropship, who are currently sitting in 3rd place. There are 9 other squads remaining. A lot of people at least getting top 10 tonight. We're seeing that a lot. He does have a couple kills. Not sure how everyone else is doing on the board here. They did just finish a fight. It looks like we barely missed it. You know, maybe if we hadn't been talking about the friendship between Bacons and Jopa, we could have seen it. But that was an important conversation to have. I'm glad we had it. I feel like the stream, the tournament, and ourselves as individuals and the human race are better because of it.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it. 100%.
So are you.
Alright.
You know, I want to take this moment, dude. You know, just all that happened between those two. That's never happening to me and you, man. Okay.
Top of the hill.
No, of course
I just want you to know that.
Yeah, I would never steal your phone and text your significant other like what was done between them.
Yeah.
Just some really, really terrible things, unforgivable things. Really, it's a miracle they're back together.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
Yeah,
You know,
but,
it's
that would never happen.
Yeah, dude, I love you, man.
Okay. I got 10 seconds.
Anyway, little nugget here. It sounds like a team is on the high ground above him. He does pick up an arc star. I think he heard your comment and is going to go for a finish. I hope that's why he picked it up.
Yeah, he better be.
Sonar's coming in. A team sniping from straight up the hill. Zob's in a very bad spot. That's a not great position. They do not have good positioning for this fight. There's a team in the buildings directly above them and snipers above and to the right. Open ground. They could maybe dip out behind them. I'm not sure where the circle is going to end up here, but this is terrifying.
Yeah, it looks like Little Nugget's dropping that healing drone from Meteor Juice. They're taking their time at the moment. Maybe opting to just run down the hill. One teammate is down the hill. They might wrap back around up the ramp.
They must have heard my idea because I'm so great. And
taking that
there you go.
zip line up top. Yep.
Now they're not at disadvantage. They can come in right on the side of this team hitting out above them.
And
Great
Nugget needs to kill this guy with an arc star for the soul of the tournament.
Nugget, arc star right now. Nugget
on his shoulders. No.
Nugget, arc star him.
Oh my God.
I don't even care that you're the new kill leader, Nugget. That was your moment.
That just hurt my heart so much.
Okay.
I could openly weep right now.
Oh, that was the perfect golden opportunity. He had him down. He had the arc star. I thought he was going for it, and he just broke my heart.
I feel like we've talked enough about how important the arc star is that people would realize that they needed to be doing that.
Yeah.
Nugget doing some great R99 shots.
Guy, I guess.
He's chasing this guy down. He's got a Mastiff, getting shot in the back. Oh, rough. Terrible. Whatever is he going to do, ladies and gentlemen? He lost sight of that other guy. Wouldn't have happened if he'd arc-starred that other person, you know, but pushing back up to his teammate. Zobs is down. Some grenades going out of the building. There's the arc star. Too little, too late. Does break shields with his grenade.
Yep. And is there even any meaning to any of it, really?
No, to anything anymore.
Yeah.
That was me.
This team holding this building very well. Some heals going on. Zobs, they were able to get the beacon, and they're going to dip out and revive their friend.
I got 3. I'll be able to clean up some kills. They're all going to push us, so.
Okay, moving on.
Ferg plays video games, Evil J.
Yeah, I think we should move on here. These guys are... they don't deserve it.
Most everyone closing into a new game. Looks like we're going to jump over here to Blind Mirage. This is going to be Team Good on your own. 6 other squads remaining. He does have 2 kills. Pretty alright kitted. Pretty big circle. This will be an interesting spot it ends at here. Hopefully they're pushing it onto a team because we want to see some action and some arc stars.
Yeah, time is running out, people. I don't think you understand the importance of this.
Yeah, let's go push those.
Seriously.
You know, I'm not going to lie. We're not seeing as many wins tonight as we did the last Apex tournament. I think we had 19 total wins the last Apex tournament. And we're at like 1, 2, 3, 4, we're like 6 right now.
We do have like 4 less teams or so.
Valid point. That is a good point.
So that would maybe explain some of it, but still, I think you're right. It might be a little bit behind pace of where we were last time.
But I think Team OMP is going to reach that 100 kill mark this game. Blind Mirage creeping through. They are in Marketplace earlier. Did not end well for them when they were here earlier tonight. Squad does get wiped. Good push by Mirage, who is now the kill leader with 4 kills. That was a very good Marketplace rush. That is what I think they were hoping would happen last time.
Quick downs, quick movement. As his ult is running out here, he's trying to maybe look for a little value out of it while he still can. Last licks, doesn't see anyone with the pings, and is heading back to his team. Looks like.
Yeah. I don't see anybody else.
Opting to maybe just loot up here.
Absolutely. You know, I want to see the end of this game. But again, as is usual, the last 15 minutes, we jump very quickly through everybody. Hopefully they find someone right now. And they did. They did.
Yeah, there are shots in the distance.
He baited them by shooting off into the air, which is a great thing to do. Let's see how they decide to push this. Blue shields here on everybody here. No
Only
purple,
5
no gold.
This is a pretty big circle.
It's huge, man.
For only 5 squads left, we will, yeah.
I don't know, I just scanned one.
How condensed these fights get. I assume this is the only team in the immediate area.
Yeah, Mirage did a scan, or Blind Mirage did a scan. Was able to find one guy. Does get lit up pretty hard. His armor's broken. Sounds like they're chasing him right now. Hopefully he can get away to get his shields off. Hopefully his team can push in, give him some space.
He did just see an enemy run by his screen. I don't think he noticed it.
And there's buffering now, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to see what happens in this fight. I'm just hearing gunfire. It's terrifying. It's caught up. Blind Mirage is still alive. A great knock coming in with that 301. Gibraltar ult coming in. It might be theirs. Yep, they do have a Gibraltar. Melts this guy with the full auto prowler as he enters this building. Blind Mirage ready to go. This team does wonderful in these high intense situations, in these enclosed spaces. 4 squads remaining, 1 guy left in this squad they're pushing right now, which will get them into the top 4.
They're eliminated.
Good shit.
Whew.
Yeah, those quick headshots out of nowhere. Great reaction time from Blind Mirage, and he's really been on point all tournament. Every time we flip to him, getting good shots and good things.
Absolutely, dude. He had no shields that entire fight. Didn't have time to heal up and just down 2 people.
That's also been a running theme with him. It looks like he is just opting to shoot into the distance, maybe catch some attention here.
Might be another team in Marketplace again. Let's see if they can push through and be as successful once again, twice in the same game. Pushing this team in Market. They are sitting on the roof with the high ground. Anakin, don't try it. Think anything could happen. No hostiles detected with that scan. So maybe no one is in Marketplace and they got to move on, man. Rough.
Yeah, and speaking of moving on, I think we might have to move on here. It is a giant circle.
Eagles look like they're pretty early game. Eagles getting shot hardcore with 1 teammate down. Eagles does get down. It's up to Mile High King. Eagles getting finished.
I couldn't get away.
It's rough.
See if we can pull off some magic here.
How is Team Blue Steel doing? They're in 5th place. Middle of the road, man. Not a bad place to be.
Not bad at all.
Do 47 kills and 2 wins tonight. That's not bad at all. We are going to go ahead and move on again. Moving over here to Old Daniel, who is streaming here. This is going to be top 8 right now. 4 kills on the board for him. Nessie getting melted right now. Some great shots coming in. That Pathfinder jumping in above gets absolutely melted in his robotic crotch. Not a good place to be. Amazing flatline and Hemlock shots coming in. Dropping 2 of them. Pushing in on this 3rd guy. Trying to figure out where he is. He's on the roof. Blue armor. Humble with no armor. Not great shots coming in. This could be the moment right here. It's up to him. Another team coming in behind him. I just heard the footsteps getting shot in the back, and that is it.
Couldn't quite get the Wraith off, and that was a pretty dire situation. But always, when we switch to these guys, well played as always.
Great shots though, man. I think if he just ADS on that guy on the roof instead of hip firing with that Hemlock, he could have got that guy. That was rough, man. That's a long shot for a hip fire. Looks like Eddie here is just dropping into a game. Actually, I think they're in the middle of a fight. People landed on them. Let's go. Pushing forward that flatline, which laser beams this guy. Getting the finish. That is a point on the board right there. Let's see where the rest of the squad is hanging out them on the drop here in the tower.
Yeah, good crossfire by this team. It looks like the enemies are just trying to run away at the moment, and he gets hunted down.
That guy got melted.
Awesome dude does get a Phoenix kit. He is, looking pretty good, at least on armor. He's got an AR, he's got purple armor. This is great in the early game.
Alright, I'm gonna push across.
Very good.
No,
well, looks like they won their drop here. This could be their last game. There's 10 minutes left. We'll come back to them and see how that turns out. Moving over to Bacon's Nightmare, who gets killed off the zipline and falls to his death down below. That's a rough time to switch over to a stream.
I wonder how that one happened.
That's rough. Looks like Feithel and Jopa are still up. This is still a pretty early game right here. Feithel with great headshots to the flat line. Moving in another guy, breaks his armor, downs him as well. One person left.
On the ground to the left. Oh, it's broken.
It's broken.
The last hope for his team.
Oh yeah, Jopa went down too.
Bloodhound.
Yeah,
Feithel
like,
pushing on this last guy over here.
To the
left.
looks like one might be near, right on top of Jopa's box.
Ooh, that's
Damage
the
on this
clutch.
guy. My goodness.
Feithel with the headshots. Going to get his teammates' banners and can go right back over and bring his team back in, man.
You flew off.
Good shots, man. Wow.
Yeah, hopefully he, like, about one bullet from any weapon is
That's it,
going
yeah.
him off here, so hopefully he can get these guys back before getting picked off. But I assume people are all doing, in this stage of the game, people are all doing their own things and not like, chasing gunfire too much, so it looks like he is able to get the respawn from his teammates here. Yeah.
This could be their last game, so when we come back around, they're doing all right. Mutter Trucker, we jumped over him. He's almost top 5 again. Every time we tune in, it's been like a couple minutes, and he's already through a game. He doesn't have any kills. Most everyone must have died like on the drop, because he's still just like basic looting right now.
Yeah.
Can I get that?
And you're right about the consistency with this team. Every time we switch over to them, no matter how they're doing, they're always in like a top 10. They're just they're survivors.
See a heavy mag.
They're in 4th place right now with 74 kills and 1 win. Pretty good points, man. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Another team just got wiped out very nearby. Only 6 other squads remaining. Still sitting there with not a lot of attachments and gray armor as you push into 5 other squads now.
I gotta go up and grab that.
Dude, that's rough.
Things are not looking great. His teammates do have decent armor, but Mutter Trucker himself
Appreciate you.
not looking great. And he's climbing back up this building.
Sniper mag
Again,
up here,
just
purple.
giving it another little shot. See if he makes the jump.
Oh
Nope.
my
Let's
God.
try again. Third
Here we
time.
go again.
charge.
Here it is. This is the moment. This is the moment, ladies and gentlemen. He just opts to just play it safe and run around.
He's learned his lesson.
Patience.
Not gonna jump for that one.
I grabbed it to the forward.
All right, we're going to go ahead and move on from these guys as they're not in the middle of anything right now. Little Nugget is loading into what could be his last game. Once again, with Apex, things can go fast, so they might get a few in. I know with the Warzone one, our last game was like, it didn't finish till like almost 25 minutes after time. Just because of how long a game can last.
Yeah.
We'll go over here to Novembro. He does have... those are names I don't recognize, so he might just be playing Trios solo?
Yeah. It looks like that.
Which, how that'll work is only his kills will count as points towards his team. I know he'd mentioned beforehand that his teammate might have to dip out halfway through. It looks like that's what happened here, and he's gonna truck on by himself. I respect that.
Yeah, and I hope he can get some kills here, because, you know, a kill yoink is annoying when you're playing normally, but in a tournament like this, teammate yoinks your kill, that's points that's not being counted for you. So
absolutely.
It could be pretty rough for him. He's going to have to try to get finishes here.
Yeah, he's going to have to push all these way before his teammate says. And looks like there was a squad wipe there that he was not able to get a part of. That's very rough. We're going to move over here to Rustic Virgin, who they do are in top 10 right now. He is kill leader with 4 kills. Moving around trying to figure out where these guys are at. Rustic Virgin moving at the top 10 with gray armor and RE45 with just a barrel stabilizer and a Havoc. That is a rough loadout, my man.
Right you are.
But it's working for him. I mean, he's kill leader.
Yeah. Something's going right. Trying to catch back up to his team here. He is, or he was a ways away. He's slowly getting there. And please, as always, bear with us with this mixture stream.
Yeah, it's rough, I know. We're going to get through this together. Looks like they are pushing another team. His teammate does break their armor with his ult. Rustic moving in, hopefully able to clean these guys up, get their loot. Some great shots coming from that Havoc. Breaks armor on 2 of them. Rustic was able to sneak in and snag blue armor. He does actually have an Evo shield. I'm sorry, I did not notice that earlier. As he does damage, it will increase the level of his armor. So he needs to go in there and just start slaying. Coming in with that RE45, barely makes it out alive. Going in, trying to get the kill, knocks the guy in the back. Sneaking around, does get down.
Yeah.
Up to his last teammate. Uchime, almost one shot, moving up the stairs, is absolute right now, is all on him as he moves in and out of here to heal up, get the finish, and in fact, they do get wiped. That is 5 kills on the board for them.
There they go. And we're moving into the last 5 minutes here. So, you know, not the worst thing. They're going to get another drop at least.
Yep.
You know,
Here's Blind Mirage's drop on Octane's
an
Pleasure
Octane
Palace.
right here.
Ferg, this is all you, brother.
Chasing?
Yeah, it looks like they are chasing down an opponent here, going through this ring of fire.
We're about to run into somebody.
And I ate some tacos yesterday and had my own ring of fire. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, they both get melted by this one opponent here. Last teammate alive is their Octane. We'll see if he can catch up here. He's a little bit behind and save his teammates. Can't tell too much about what's going on here. He is just kind of sitting under this ramp. Hopefully their Octane can at least get a revive, and it looks like he is going for one. Yep. And I believe that enemy who just downed them both disengaged, got out while the group was good.
Absolutely. Probably trying to find the third.
Yeah.
Where?
They might come down and get hit. Blind Mirage back up. Sounds like they are getting pushed from up above. This team is finding them again. Carnager coming in for the revive.
The best, worst idea.
What's our time at?
We still got 3 minutes.
What's our time at?
We got 3 minutes.
Fuck, up at the top.
Very terrible idea.
Yeah, low health on all these guys.
Yep. I'm about to just die.
Getting wrecked.
And they do have time to jump into another game, though.
Yep, probably going to have one more game left in the tournament, and good luck, everyone.
Eagles is loading into his final game. Old Daniels is in a top 11 situation with 2 kills on the board. This is Team OMP, who are still in first place. They have 99 kills on the board with his 2. That does put them at 101 Dalmatians.
I am glad they broke that threshold. I'm glad someone did tonight. Are there any other teams close to that?
The next closest is Dropship at 84 kills.
You know, I guess it's possible.
One really good game could happen.
One good game, they can get that.
I'm gonna check the records real quick.
Yeah, they are definitely gonna break 100 points because Dropship does have 2 wins on the board and a top 3. But yeah, 1 or 2 decent games, and they're in that 100 kill territory. Humble Bounty and team are moving together as one.
Bloodhound's here.
Getting one down and pushing this last guy, or no, I'm sorry, not the last guy. Gets that kill. These guys are working together really well, as always. Always pushing together, shooting together. A lot of good crossfire. And we do see another switch to the Pathfinder, this time by Humble Bounty. I believe he was playing...
More here?
What was he playing earlier, Fudge? Do you remember?
He was playing Lifeline earlier, I think.
Was he? Lifeline or Wraith, and he might have given up the Wraith to his other teammate.
Oh, Humble was playing, I don't remember, actually. I think he was Octane earlier. He was Octane earlier.
Okay. Yeah, maybe he just switched.
So, if they have a really good, they have to have a really good game here. To get on 3rd place for most kills full tournament, which is what gets you on the record board, is 113 kills. That's from Szechuan Saucy Boys, which happened last tournament.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be a long time till anyone hits first place again. It's 132 kills in 2 hours. And that's been set since the 5th tournament.
I remember that day. That was
nutty, dude.
Yeah, the game has changed a lot since then. You know, so balance changes do affect these things.
Absolutely.
App changes affect these things. So you know, sometimes the stars just have to align for those records to be broken or to even be contested.
If you want to go ahead and make a post that everyone is in their last game right now, there is now no more time to join a new game.
Yep.
That would be awesome. All right, so Team OMP, who is in first place right now by quite a margin, moving in to 6 other squads, 5 kills from Humble, someone getting brought in right next to them. They're probably going to push this, hopefully wipe these guys out, get these kills, move them further up into the game. We're going to hang out for this before we move on and see how everyone else is doing. Maybe we can see some more wins, some great gameplay. I'm excited. Like I said, they're going to be third partying. Another team is pushed into these guys. If they win this, that's 2 other squads gone out of this game, propelling them further to a possible win.
Are they done fighting?
Yeah, I don't know if there are enough kills in this session for them to break any kill records at the moment, but they could get close if they pop off. There's another down from team one more point, 2 down, looking for this last enemy player on the squad. Good damage. He's being a little tricksy.
Ooh, missed so many of those shots because of that jump pad.
The last, I believe, in a 1v1 situation with this enemy.
See if he can get it.
He is full health, and the enemy was hurt. It looks like he is going to get a down. There might have been another in the area, yeah.
And that was the last game for Team OMP.
I started whiffing the shots on the Octane.
Yeah, those are a lot of missed shots at the very end there. That was rough. I hope we can see the summary screen. I want to see it, please. Please, there we go. 15 kills.
15 kills. That's a lot
great.
Of kills for the whole tournament. Yeah. So GG's to those guys. Well played.
That might tie them up or break the record by 1 for kills. We'll see. We'll have to see that math.
Many.
Yeah.
See how it all shakes out in the end.
Looks like Real Eddie is done. So Team Sugar Daddies looks like they are over with. Jumping over here to Bacon's Nightmare. If once again, Gunbait, if you can hear me or anyone that knows, if you could let me know in the chat or whatever, whether any of these teams I'm watching are already done, so we know not to be talking about them. But this is early game. They probably had, looks like they definitely got it in time. 17 squads remaining in 2 minutes. We're probably watching their last game.
Yeah, I'm good.
Looks like they won their landing. We're going to keep jumping around here, though. Moto Trucker, we just missed his win. Oh, my God, it's a win!
Man. Oh, God, that just fucking boils my blood.
Jeez! So, Bacon's Nightmare, and you've made us miss 2 of their wins because we're watching you.
17.
We got the 21 requisite there.
But what a great way to finish the tournament. I'm glad we are showing their prowess here. 17 kills and a win.
Pretty even game.
And you know, just GG's again from that team. Motor Trucker did lose, and team did lose just Seductive.
Didn't have it.
But they fared pretty well without him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they did great. They wound up fourth place before this game. So we'll have to see how their points end up there. So they are done for the night. Great job, Team Less Seductive. You guys played very well. Looks like Little Nugget is done as well. Novembro is still in his last game with that random trio. Still was not able to get any of those kills.
Yeah, and while he's just looting up here, let's see if anyone else is still going.
Rustic Virgin is in his last game. He just got absolutely wrecked. 12 squads remaining. Saw Dude is fighting, and that just wiped out. And that is it for that team. That's going to be Team Dropship with 2 kills on the board. And they were 3rd last time we checked. So I'll have to see how that's going. Jumping here to Blind Mirage. I forgot which team because I've been closing tabs.
G7.
But they're on a team.
Blind Mirage, good in our own way.
Good in our own way. Thank you so much. They are top 13 right now. Gray armor across the board. No kills for Blind Mirage.
You're
but
kind of on your own, dude.
If you're watching us right now, Mirage, you know, since we tuned into your stream, shit's about to hit the fan real hard for you. So good luck. A huge gunfight's going to happen any second now.
And I swear to God, if someone doesn't finish a kill with an Arc Star, I'm going to do some drastic things in the Discord.
Yeah.
I'm going to punish you.
Saber?
Yeah.
Punish you all. Not in the sexy way.
Oh. Me? Will you punish me in the sexy way?
Here we go to Encircle.
All right. Brother, I'm going to go kill someone with an Arc Star right now and send it to you.
I just need to see it.
It happened. They did it for us like 3 times last tournament, man.
I know. Here, look.
They went out of their way after we mentioned it to make sure. Don't finish him. I have an Arc Star.
Yeah.
Dude, this skin is sick.
Rough. All right, we're going to jump around here. We'll probably end up back with these guys. They are in a top 8 situation. No kills that I can see. Jumping over to Eagles. That is Team Blue Steel, I believe. 15 squads remaining for it. I think we're watching their last game. Hopefully they're still good. Yeah, 14 squads remaining. They're on the other map right now.
Miles.
Nasty's in chat right now saying he got finished with an arc star and we missed it.
Yeah, you know, it would have been something, but
it's not the same.
How long do I have to
It's not
take
the same.
this?
I've got to witness it, and I've got to see you do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, you
I
do.
mean,
Dude, he finished that guy with an arc star while sliding past him and slid into a gunfight. Like
legendary.
Beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. All right, we're gonna jump over here. Old Daniel is done. Looks like we'll jump back over here to Bacon's Nightmare, who is now top 9. He has a kill. They all have purple armor. No ammo in his Prowler. Not sure how he's doing in his 301. Pushing forward, hoping to get some more of these kills. How are these guys doing right now? I believe they're in 6th. Let me double check here. In 3, 2, 1. 7th place?
There we go.
7th place. Team High Rise Gaming with 56 kills right now. Not too bad of a performance considering I don't think as much Apex has been played for these guys, a lot of Warzone.
Yeah, and they're getting their mojo back, you know, when a couple breaks up and comes back together, especially after so many terrible things were done and said.
Yeah,
it's gonna
almost be unforgivable.
Rocky start. Just a bit of a rocky start when you're re-entering a relationship after some intense stuff like that. So, you know, it's understandable they're not doing quite as well as they have in the past. And, you know, I'm hopeful that they get their group back together.
Absolutely. So we'll definitely be ending up with them again. Novembro is done. Not sure how his last game ended. We go over to Blind Mirage. Top 5 situation. Evo Shield still at gray. They need to find some guys here. Moving into the bunker this late in the game is always a terrifying experience.
Yeah, cutting through the middle of the map here. They are definitely going to need to get some loot. I mean, 2 guys with gray armor going into the last 5 squads fights. I mean, things could get really bad here.
Yeah.
And no kills on the board for Blind Mirage either. It seems like they just have not been in the right place at the right time in this game.
Absolutely.
Out of the storm.
Where's the action?
They've been trying to find people every time we've tuned in. I think we've tuned in 3 times this game. It's just been them running across the entire map trying to find someone.
I don't think we should hang out in the...
Yeah, and really, I mean, it's all it's going to take is one fight. And it looks like Blind Mirage is just kind of shooting in all directions, trying to attract some enemies here, get into some fights, and get some points on the board.
Well, you see, Nasty, Blind Mirage isn't Mirage because Blind Mirage is blind. Therefore, he doesn't know he's playing as Mirage. It's been very weird. Every time he goes to scan, he thinks he's sending out one of his Mirages. And it's been very embarrassing.
Still hasn't noticed, yeah.
Yeah, still hasn't noticed he's not Mirage.
Yeah, considering he is blind, he's doing pretty well, though.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, much respect. Much respect. And Zobs, dude, thank you so much for that subscription for 3 months. You are very welcome for the tournament, my man. Love to have you every time.
All right, we are down to 4 squads left. Blind Mirage still, and his Gibraltar friend still on gray armor. They're going to need to get into a fight here and clean it up quick. Steal some loot so they can, you know, have a chance in these final circles.
They've walked through 3 areas that are always full of people, and they haven't found a single person. Wait! Oh! They found someone. Berg, we're in it.
Let's do it.
We're in it.
Overly excited now.
Oh, sorry, you're right. I'll bring it.
Yeah, we'll see if they...
Here they come.
They're pushing! Oh, sorry. Okay. All right, some 301 shots getting lobbed in. Looks like there is a Gibraltar down there. Blind Mirage almost falls off. That could have been rough. Looks like they've actually found 2 different squads now. Dome Shield going out just in time. Doesn't save their Gibraltar from going down. This is rough. Revive going back out. Blind Mirage trying to heal up. Using his ult. Let's see where you can find these guys as they try to rush up on him. There might be 2 teams, and this other team below him might be absolutely trying to run away. Some hardcore shots coming in, hitting Mirage in the face. He couldn't see it because he's blind.
Good shot, dude.
What are you gonna do?
Dude, these guys, they're getting bullied right now on this cliff, dude. Absolutely bullied right now.
Sliver of HP again.
Carnage down once again.
Of last hope for his team, Blind Mirage.
Oh no! Didn't have a gun out!
You hate to see it. Oh, unfortunate ending for the team, good in our own way. Let's see if anyone else is still.
What a way to end.
Oh God, that's a rough way to end the tournament, there, boys. Jumping over here to Eagles, Team Blue Steel, the top 4 right now. Eagles with no shields. Both of his teammates are down. Needed to recover one of their banners. No kills for him. Not sure if he has any heals.
There's someone right there.
There's someone right there. He's proclaimed very panicky. This is not looking good.
Yeah, opts to speed away from the opponents, hanging on by a thread. Oh man,
That's terrible.
there is a hope
You shouldn't
of
be
him
watching
winning
me,
this
guys.
if he plays it just perfectly. Plays these enemies
running
against
for
each
my life
other,
to get top
keeps
3.
on speeding
Oh,
away,
shit.
and there is hope for the Arc Star finish still.
I know, I hope. He's just trying to get that top 3 finish right now for those points.
We're watching Eagles right now. He's running like a jackass.
Oh man, he's still alive. Dude, that double jump off the jump pad's kind of cool. I dig that.
Oh man, if
Snuck
only-
through the face as he tries to get that
Eagles
top
just
3
fucked me
finish.
on the last
Ladies and
Not
gentlemen,
match.
the eagle has landed. Ladies and gentlemen,
we
the
gotta take a
eagle
picture. We lost.
has landed.
Black Hawk down. Am I right?
And moving over, it looks like everyone is done with their games now. Oh god.
Tournament. Yeah, let's just wait for our final scores to be tallied. And I think our competitors showed some great stuff out there today.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone, if you're in chat and you were a part of the tournament, thank you so much for being here today. You guys were so much fun to watch.
Yeah. I am disappointed in all of you, though.
Yeah.
No Arc Star kill. No Arc Star finish, rather.
Yeah. That was rough.
Is a tradition. And you all really let me down. So,
Yeah.
Neglectful fatherly vibes right here.
Dude, great work, Mirage, dude. Like, that was an awful way to end a tournament. But, man, GG's today. You guys were stuck in the middle of, like, 5 squads every time we tuned into you.
Dude,
and you just held on.
That was... I'm going to go back and watch that fight.
Yeah.
It lasted, like, 5 minutes when my Mirage and squad was in that building. Yeah, with all those caustic traps, fighting the same guys over and over, in and out. That was one of our tournaments I've ever seen.
All right,
And
we're
I am
gonna-
getting that the scores are final. So
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and jump through here and then do our MVPs and everything. So first place, Team OMP. Second place, Dropship. Third, Sugar Daddies. Fourth, Less Seductive. Fifth, Blue Steel. Sixth, Barnicle Boys. Seventh place, High Rise Gaming. Eighth place, Good in Our Own Way. And ninth, Diablo Blanco, which he was a duo and then a solo, and he did everything he could and played beautiful. Very proud of him.
What a legend that guy is.
So we do have, Team OMP, they ended up with a top 3 4 times with 114 kills, which put them 1 kill above where they needed to be to become part of the record sheet for most kills in a tournament. That does put them up on the board. GG's, 1 more point. You needed
Fair.
1 more point to get on that board, and you did it.
You got it this time, boys. Yeah, and now you're in the history books. Yeah, love to see that. And I just want to mention, we had 4 teams this time break the 100-point threshold. 2 teams with 101, 1 with 102, and then our winners with 122. But incredible scores. I mean, all breaking 100 like that is, it's not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not. And I'm loving seeing more teams doing that. There was probably about 4 tournaments in a row where like no one was even close, and it was a weird. There was like a weird meta. It was like everyone was freshly on the new map for not King's Canyon, the other one. Like no one knew the map, no one knew the meta. It was a weird in between thing,
Yeah.
But yeah, great to see it. So OMP with 114 kills. Next highest was Less Seductive with 91 kills, followed right behind by Dropship with 90. Talk about 1 more point, am I right?
Yeah, seriously.
Let's go ahead and hit it up, dude. MVP for you this tournament, man.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. It's a really hard call, but who was our streamer from Team OMP? believe
Team
his-
OMP. Yeah.
His in-game name was different than
the
in game. I believe it was Bounty.
Hidden Bounty,
But-
I think, was the in-game name. Yeah, it was
Yeah, Hidden-
Daniel was the stream, like 10 Daniel 10.
Yeah, Daniel, I guess, if that's his, I'm not sure. He might be different in the Discord too. But that guy, whoever the streamer was.
Humble
from,
Bounty.
Humble Bounty from our winning team was extremely good, I thought. A honorable mention, not quite my MVP, but definitely an honorable mention was Blind Mirage. Every time we went over to him and his team, they were doing great things, and also just being part of a legendary moment like that really propels you up in my book. So yeah, those are my two choices.
Dude, honestly, I mean, it's funny you mentioned that. For that exact reason, Blind Mirage is actually my MVP for tonight.
Yeah,
they won some of those fights we saw, but every time every time we tuned into that team, they were in a building fighting like 4 other teams, and whether they won or not, Blind Mirage played his ass off and was just bouncing in between teams, downing people, reviving, could never heal, was always downing people without shields, and just holding on for dear life and playing so fast, dude.
Yeah, multiple times I saw him with just like a tiny bit of HP and getting multiple kills. Like his shots were just on point. So yeah, great showing from him this time.
Yeah. So there you go, Blind Mirage, my friend, you are MVP for me as well. Or MVP for me tonight. Yeah, everyone just played incredible. There was a little hype for some wins tonight. I don't know what happened.
Cindy never showed up.
I hate Cindy, dude.
What a bitch, am I right?
Classic Cindy. But yeah. So here in a couple weeks, we will be having our. Sorry, I'm just doing Twitch stuff over here. Here in a couple weeks, we'll be having our Warzone tournament. So if you want to be a part of that, go ahead and hit us up for that. Now, go ahead.
To have you. And I just want to give another quick shout out to our sponsor this time. We switch it up every time. Last time it was our toilet chair. But this time we're sponsored by good old tap water. So, thanks to them guys. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Your tap water. If you're thirsty, get wet.
Get wet.
Get wet.
That's how it goes.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and get out of here. Let's see here. Do we have anyone from the tournament still going right now playing Apex?
It looks like Eagles might still be going, and Daniel 10.
Well, that's your boy. That's your MVP right there. Either of you guys, if you're watching us, please let us know which one of you are going to keep playing, and we'll send everyone your way, man. I don't want to send it to you if you're just watching us and you're going to end. We're going to spread the love. It's got to be worth it. But yeah, well, actually, Humble Bounty is queued up right now.
Yeah, let's send it over to him.
That's your MVP.
So yeah, let's. He earned it. I'd
All
say.
Right, deal.
Everyone give him love. Please give him a follow if you haven't already. All the good things, so low in chat. And yeah, congratulate him.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations on your win, Team OMP. One more point. You needed it. I think you probably didn't win last time because you didn't understand the rules, but you understood them this time, and you came out and you played hard and you destroyed, and it was lovely to watch. Thank all the competitors. Everyone we tuned into had amazing moments and played hard, and it was awesome to hear. Maybe I think I heard one rage moment tonight. That was it. Everyone's in good spirits, just had fun and went for it, dude.
Yeah, and that's what all this is really about. Just having fun, and I had a lot of fun. I hope you did, Fudd, and
I did great, dude.
Did so. Everyone, again, thank you for coming, and yeah, it was a great time. And we're